Welcome to the Ballin4God podcast. I'm your host, and we have a few Sesser-Valier Red Devils here. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Jonah Ruffino. I graduated from Sesser-Valier last year in 2024, and
Just getting stuck in high school. Also graduated from Sesser. I'm Talan Alexander.
I graduated from Sesser the same year they did.
This guy.
I'm Dez Malone. What?
Do your thing.
I'm done. I'm done.
So you guys are all good buddies, all graduated from Sesser together. Where'd you guys' friendship kind of spark?
well, shoot. How long have me and you been friends? Well,
It's to a point I don't remember.
kindergarten probably, and then Dez rolled around sophomore year. Played basketball. That's how me and Dez met. But me and Town have been friends for a long time. Kind of got incorporated in, and then
Dez started bumming
like
at
that.
my house. That's how.
That's not true. That's just not true.
Dez is a permanent resident at Town's house now.
We share. I met Talent through Jonah, so technically, and you invited me to your house in the first place. And then Jackson started inviting me,
That
and
didn't
then
happen.
So
yeah.
So you guys are now out of high school, starting to get into the adult life. How's things looking for that?
I'm so scared. I had to go to the dentist by myself the other day, and it's like top 5 scariest things I've ever done in my life. I am not ready for that.
Yeah. Honestly, like those things, I'm definitely not ready for it, but like, I'm kind of excited for it because can't ever want time already here, so might as well try to get the best out of it. So.
This guy thinks he's Shakespeare or something.
How? What?
Sorry.
it's a little bit different for me because I'm off for school. So I kind of already had a year away, but I love it. Going away for college is fun. Responsibility is definitely scary. Like future responsibilities is scary, but overall it's been a pretty smooth transition. So I'm excited for what's to come.
I'm sure it's a little bit more of a shock to you than them because you went away for a little bit. You were up at Milk, and you went up down to Tennessee, just whole completely different state. How was that experience?
It was fun. It took me a little bit to really like get settled in and kind of like know that that's my home now, because it's hard to have a home away from home. So it took a while for me to like establish myself, but eventually we got there, and we're thriving now.
It's down. You're wanting to. You like teeth.
No. Okay. I work at a dental lab, but that's not what I'm going to be doing. All right, let's just get that out the way now. I'm not making a career out of that.
Why not?
Not a fan of teeth. It's just not what I see myself doing.
What do you see yourself doing then?
Well, I'm being honest, I don't know. I'm getting a degree in manufacturing technology, so it's got a pretty broad range of things I can do there. Teeth not being one of them.
Teeth, there's also a pretty big field there too.
Okay, yeah, but that's a completely different schooling field there. It's a lot more school, a lot more expensive too.
It's true.
So who do you work for then? For the teeth.
What do you mean?
What lab do you work for?
My dental lab out in Buckner.
It's just you?
It's not. It's the name of it is My Dental Lab.
My dental lab.
Did you do that on purpose? No, I swear you did. There's no way.
I didn't know.
To back Russ up, I didn't know the name of it.
It's the first time I've heard
I
that.
swear Russ looked that up. There's no way.
You can't lock in. Whoa, Russ.
Alright, don't look at him. Just let him.
So as you working at Walmart.
never gonna get
Yes,
this.
yes. I'm working at Walmart for the summer until I go back to college.
What college are you thinking about going to?
Right now I'm either thinking about going to SIU or Muskegon in Ohio. So either gonna be staying in Southern Illinois or. And it's close to OSU too, so.
Ohio State.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go to a game if I definitely go. I have to.
You got to go to some games at Vanderbilt.
Yeah,
One of those.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he came with. Yeah, we're about an hour. Was it hour and a half drive?
Yeah,
Probably
this is
from
right.
Nashville, and then we're hour out from Memphis too. So you got Memphis Tigers, and yeah, the Grizzlies, and then Vanderbilt over. So you get to watch some SEC sports. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, you got to watch them play against Texas. And
No, we didn't.
oh, that was a week after.
Yeah. We went to Ball
We
State.
went to the South Carolina game. When
Yeah, I watched them play Ball State over there, which who really cares? I mean, Vanderbilt won.
Action.
And then we watched them play South Carolina. South Carolina
won that. Go
gave them a
Gamecocks.
whooping. Yeah, they kind of. Yeah, so that's the two
Their
games we went
quarterback's
to.
pretty cool.
Who? South Carolina's?
Yeah.
I don't. He was fast, wasn't he? I don't remember much
He
about
had a
him.
couple decent plays.
I just remember their big receiver. He was like 6'5".
Yeah.
Is
Like,
he fast too?
oh my gosh, that dude could fly. I remember they kept testing him.
I don't know his name.
You play college football. You
I
should
know,
know.
but I don't know his name.
I forgot his name too, but he's a
Was he
dog.
like number 8 or number 0 or something.
It was single digits, definitely.
Yeah.
But
That
yeah,
guy was good.
Vanderbilt's quarterback is
He's all right.
he's a stud
He's
too.
decent.
What is it? Diego Pavia? Is that right?
I know
That
his first
sounds
name's
right.
Diego.
It's
Diego
that sounds
Pavia. Yeah, he was a stud.
He's okay.
Apparently he was a no star.
He's
like,
all right.
Yeah, he
Why
was
are you
a
hating?
JUCO for 2 years.
D1 hater over here.
Yeah, why are you hating?
He's decent enough, I guess.
Okay. What
I would never.
what can
I
you-
would never put him on my team.
You know,
What can you do that you can't?
Everything.
Well, he was in the NBA.
Pardon? Who, him?
Did you forget?
All right.
it was the Ball State game was a week after the Bama game. So if you kept up with Vanderbilt this year, the Bama game was.
We don't talk about the Bama game.
What happened?
They
That was a
suck.
fluke week.
What happened?
What
Almost
happened?
every team got blown out like that. Not blown out, but
We
was
didn't.
upset. A lot of teams were.
We were.
The
Whoa, cool guy.
the student section ran out and carried the goalpost out to the streets of
Every
Nashville.
time a team beats Bama, goalpost gone.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yep.
matter who it is, it's gone.
Yep.
He's gonna do it someday.
That's
I don't
right.
know about that.
That's right. Give
Not
us some
in my
time.
lifetime.
We'll see.
That's. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Like, you never know.
I guess
Kentucky was on to come up for a couple of years. The next thing you know, we're 4-8.
they need to bring the hefty lefty back.
Back down.
How,
Stop.
how do we beat?
So
Ole
much
Miss?
better than Will Levis.
Yeah, we beat Ole Miss, and we had
Almost
one
beat
other big
Georgia.
one. Yeah, almost beat Georgia. It was a
Lost
one-score game.
I still can't believe you guys lost that Georgia game. That was so close.
Imagine we went 5-7, beating Georgia and Ole Miss.
That would be insane.
Yeah.
Georgia and Ole
Why,
Miss.
wait, why are y'all Kentucky fans?
Jonah lived in Kentucky.
My
I knew
stepdad,
that.
he was like always a Kentucky fan. He always watched the SEC championships for basketball, and I just started liking him. And my friend Skyler, he's a big Kentucky fan.
Okay.
Why are you an Ohio State fan?
I mean, it's the first team I ever watched play
Bandwagon.
college football.
Bandwagon, bro.
No, I'm
You're
not.
so fake.
2015. I'm not lying.
Won
Nah.
the championship that year?
Yeah, they actually did win. Bro, but you gotta think. This was. I still.
Wait,
hadn't-
2015?
Yeah.
Wait, who's on that team?
Wasn't Zeke?
Who we talking? Is that
Yeah,
Zeke?
that's Zeke's team.
Okay.
But it was them, and I also started watching Florida State. So
Florida State was just in the championship around that time too.
Yeah, see,
I'm
this
not
guy-
a
this guy-
bandwagon.
When did they
He's not
wait?
even hiding
Did
it.
they win it with Jameis?
I think they did.
Yeah.
So he won the Heisman and they won the Natty. Was that 14? I think that was 14.
That sounds right.
Maybe I'm
13 or
wrong,
14.
but-
Mariota won one, didn't he? Or like Oregon?
They
Yeah,
lost in the
Heisman.
Natty, didn't they?
I don't think he won a Natty, but he won a Heisman.
They lost. I'm pretty sure they lost in
To
the
Florida
Natty.
State.
Yeah, I think that's right. Actually, Jameis beat him.
So you really are just a bandwagon now.
How?
Bandwagon every-
Wait, who's your favorite college basketball team though?
I don't watch college basketball.
Okay. I was just making sure it wasn't a different team. You know what I mean?
If anything, it'd be Ohio State.
Okay. Respect.
EJ Liddell. You guys know him? He's from Belleville. West.
Yep. EJ Liddell.
He played at Ohio State, and then he plays. I think he still plays for the Pelicans, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was a good player.
Never heard of him.
He was like 6'7". That was his height. I mean,
He played like 5 years in he played a long time in college. I feel like, but he was a
graduated high
stud.
school in 2017.
At
Yeah.
Belleville.
He won a
Really?
state championship.
Shoot, that's sick.
Jeez.
Yeah, he was a dog.
The only reason I knew him is because I watched those IHSA archives videos, and I remember watching him. I don't know why. I think they played Whitney Young, maybe.
Whitney Young.
They're up in Chicago.
I don't know. I've never heard of that team, to be honest.
You don't know Whitney Young? There was a bunch of NBA players who played there. I forgot who off the top of my head, but I know a bunch of them played there.
Dude, everyone on this couch were beating that team. Never heard of them, dude. I think we can take them.
I don't play basketball anymore.
I don't either.
I don't either.
Hey, Dez had a big Christopher game.
He did what?
In the
Regional?
Regional quarters.
No, I didn't.
You got a big steal towards the end.
Oh yeah.
Couple clutch points.
I'm there when you need me, but like
Goreville game at home.
first start, that was tough.
How much you have?
At 15.
Almost hit 3 threes. This dude was never a shooter, but he decided to come out one day.
Yeah.
We're Talan in 8th grade.
Right. 8th grade. Greatest 6th man of all time.
It's not true.
7th man. 8th man.
Okay.
Greatest 8th man of all time.
Should we talk about your 8th grade night?
If you want to talk about the shimmy.
In his defense,
Never mind. We'll move along.
Yeah.
We'll move along.
I'm still defending you on that.
You do?
No,
I think we should talk about both.
I don't
Okay,
know.
which
Look,
one's
mine
first?
was
Which
in
one's
junior
first?
high,
Okay,
so it's
you
like-
explain yourself, and then I'll explain mine. Or we could do the opposite. I explain your
I'll
story.
go mine.
Okay, go
mine
ahead,
is
go.
nowhere near as bad. 8th grade night. I'm in 8th grade, and I was on a fast break, and I was trying to SGA Bluetooth foul it. I thought someone was coming up from behind me, so I just chucked it up, and I kind of went down like that. And the second I look up, I see the ball is stuck on the side of the rim. So only SGA can do it, I guess. I'm not very good at it.
Okay, you had 10 though, didn't you? That game?
I had some points. I don't know how much.
And like the whole entire crowd was wanting like they got a "We Want Talon" chant. Like it was.
Shooter's gonna
legit.
shoot.
I have
I
a
mean,
question. Why you ain't just dunk it?
Right. So I'm I'm in 8th grade. I'm like probably, I don't know, 150 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah, that's cool.
And like 5'9". You want me to throw it down?
It was a kid from Casey, like I guess 2 years ago or a year ago, that was dunking
Oh,
in
yeah.
8th grade. Yes, he knows what.
I'm not from Casey.
I was just letting you know.
No, I'm just letting you know that's not
I'm
my
aware.
body.
I'm
That's
aware.
not
You expect
my
him
body.
to punch it?
I thought you was gonna punch it.
Yeah, I'm in 8th grade gonna punch it down. So let's talk about the shimmy now.
We talk about the shimmy.
JV game.
JV game. Is this junior or sophomore year?
This-
Were you at the game?
I think this was
It's
sophomore.
sophomore year.
Sophomore, yeah.
Sophomore year, we're in a JV game against Ziegler Royalton at their place. And just to clarify, I have over 30 points in this game.
That's a made-up statistic. There's no proof.
I have over 30 points in this game. We end up winning the game. We're in the 80s, and I don't think they broke 10. They might have broke 10.
They had 6 points.
They had 6 points the entire game. So it's 80-something to 6, and this kid...
Well, it started off 80-0 because
Yeah, so first 3 goes in for this kid that I'm guarding.
on him, by the way.
On me.
Out of their 6
in
points,
my grill.
this kid had all of them in his face.
In my grill. And then the second 3 comes. It is a... like a Donovan Mitchell step back, like a reverse between the legs, step back, side step, chuck up from the corner. It banks in.
In the corner. Banked it in the corner. Just had to paint the picture here. This is the court right here. They're in this corner. He shoots it, and it banks. Continue.
I had 30 points. Over 30 points.
Made up statistic. There's no proof of that.
And he banks it in and walks down the court, and he's
Honestly, he might be a
Shit.
better player. Than
hits
him.
that Steph shimmy on me.
On him.
Doesn't that make him a better player?
And proceed to say
Better than
that I
Hicks.
couldn't guard him when
You couldn't.
they scored 6
You
points.
know how hard it is to
all
bank a
game.
corner 3? That takes skill.
I just want to let you know that after that game, that kid texted me, and told me I had a really good block on him, by the way. I just thought you should know.
You're lying. Is that real?
Why do you want me to put that?
Is that
Because he posted something
that,
on Snap.
That's actually real?
He posted something on Snap, and I was like, got me in the background. I said something, slid up. He's like, yeah, dude, and you blocked me really good at the end. And I was like, this guy that shimmied on Jonah. And that's just, I took that to heart, you know? It's just helped me grow as a person.
I mean,
Not literally.
I 30.
There's no proof of that,
Do you
though.
think we could find video of this?
There's got to be some.
No, I doubt it.
If it was varsity,
who would be
maybe, but
recording a JV game?
I don't know, but I'm gonna ask Garner if there's any video.
We're going back into the depths.
I mean, okay, you could find 30 in my point, or you can find 30 in my points.
It's
but
not going to be there.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see.
You're just gonna look for the
We're
shimmy.
skipping to the show.
Nobody remembers how much I scored that game because they just remember me getting shimmied on.
By the
I've
kid.
Right,
heard about this
right.
story maybe like consecutively for a year before I heard that he had 30 points. I've only heard that he got shimmied on.
The worst part about it is that this is the kid who was like swearing that they were better than us. All throughout basketball, they swore that the Ziegler starting five would beat our.
They wanted to play pickup,
Yeah, they wanted to do a pickup at the courts in Sesser.
and they
because
wanted
they swore
Colt and
they were
Wyatt,
better than
like
us.
everyone. They wanted 5-on-5, their best versus our best, and we beat them 80-something to 6. But Lord forbid I get shimmied on.
all the
and it's
points
the end of the
were
world.
all the points were on Jonah. So
Starting lineup is crazy.
They wanted everyone. I mean, respect, but
if I'm being honest, I think they could have threw me in there and we still would have won. I had no confidence.
don't think that's crazy.
in that team.
What about River Freeman?
He can hoop.
He who?
He can hoop.
They got a
Yeah.
couple guys like spread out. You know, senior freshman class. They just got like 2 guys that are good.
Yeah. River can hoop. He hit 1K this year too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was actually a bucket. He was giving Colt problems our senior year. Like, I'm pretty sure when they came to our place, he scored like 30 something. Like he went nuts. That kid's good.
Yeah, another one, Lucas Rogers. He's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He was a freshman our senior year. That was the tall kid for them.
For who?
Ziegler. He was like tall. He guarded
Like
me
number
though.
30. Number 30, I think.
He was like 6'3" guarding
I'm
me.
not gonna lie. I don't know a single person from Zio. Like what they look like or their name, except for one. The one is Samuel. That's the only person. That's the only person. So
He graduated with you guys?
who?
No. He graduated.
No,
He's not older
Last
than
year.
us, so he's at least.
with us, right?
No,
He's
I
not
thought he
older
just
than us.
graduated.
He-
I thought he just
He
graduated.
either just graduated or he was with us. I
I could have sworn he was with us.
I think he is with us.
We
though.
can't name drop though.
No, we
we
can't.
can't name drop.
Why not?
Just don't.
We name dropped River.
He can hoop.
And you're saying he can't?
He obviously.
I mean, in your face, dude. Everyone that's watching knows who we're talking about. So it's,
banked 3 from the corner.
dude, that was like, it was iconic. It was like watching
Jordan.
It was like watching the Braun 3.
Yeah.
It's like watching the Ray Allen 3.
It really was. It's like
Are we serious
if
right
there was
now?
a camera on that.
Honestly, I think we could like compare him to prime Sean Livingston.
Is that ridiculous? Is that a terrible?
Couldn't
take?
shoot the 3, just mid range.
He could shoot the 3 that night.
Jonah found out first.
It's probably
about his 3 ball.
2 for 20 from the field.
Hey,
but, you
but
know.
those 2 shots were in your
Shooter
face.
start somewhere, game.
It was a slow start. It was a bad night.
They had a double header. He was just
It
warming
was a
up.
bad night and he still had a good night.
It's what?
It was a bad night and he still had a good night.
Exactly.
that says something.
It's like when you have all your team's points, that's when you know it's good. Look, game is game, man.
Sure.
And you just didn't have the game.
Sure.
It was all in his hands.
Yep. Sure.
And Joe, did you score all your team's points?
No, can't say that I did.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Can't say that I did.
You'll be like him one day. You should put the work in.
You know, that was obviously a really good memory. But what's some your other favorite memories from high school? Looking back.
Me and Dez used to hate each other.
No, it was a one-way beef.
I hated Dez for a while.
Yeah. And
I didn't
was-
hate Dez.
No, he hated me.
No, I didn't.
Bro was treating like it was on site. Like, I was so
I
confused.
didn't. I was in, but
He was in a tough position, but
it
it
was
was
a
like,
bad spot. But it's like,
I didn't do anything at the end of the day.
but how am I supposed to know that?
You got to hear me out. Open mind going into situations.
All right, let's think here though. Like for real, let's think here.
I'd say probably the first night that we all stayed together was a pretty good one. That
was pretty
Madden
fun.
game was terrible.
I'm going to go.
That that was 100% luck.
Anybody watching this that wants to 1v1 me in any game, just let me know.
Not my team. You suck at my team.
I'm clapping him at my team. I don't know.
What's on my team record?
My team? How many wins do you have online in my team? Oh, you talking
I've
about just
only
us?
played against you.
Oh, that don't count.
No, it don't count.
I just got some new pickups. I
I
just got
beat
some new
Dez.
pickups. Time out.
I'm
Hold up.
2-0 against Dez in like the normal NBA ones, and then we went to Triple Threat Park and I beat him twice again.
Time out.
So
Hold up. Let me speak.
you tell me.
This man also spends $20 every month, every new season,
Every month,
to
that-
get the
yeah,
My Team
yeah.
pack.
I buy the.
I don't do that, so he
So
gets a
when-
free
when the
99
season-
overall every season. It's
Yeah, when
season
the season
7.
comes out, I
His
get
starting
the
lineups are
the
straight
one pass where
99
you
overall.
get the one thing. Actually, it's like straight 100s with 199.
Straight 100s. So I'm playing against straight 100s with a couple 99 overalls.
Hey, it's a pay-to-win game. You
I'm not-
expect me not to pay?
You got it. You got it, bro.
Exactly.
Okay.
Could we talk about homecoming volleyball just for a second? That's
year?
definitely one of my favorite memories
Which-
from
which
high
year?
school. Especially junior
Every
year.
year.
Especially
was
junior
fun.
year because we won it all.
We beat the seniors.
But
and it
like,
was-
Des, you weren't here, but freshman year COVID, we almost beat the
we
seniors.
played it. Yeah, we almost beat the seniors.
Who
Our
was the
freshman
Who was the seniors there?
year. Wixom, Cole.
Oh.
Garrett Gunner.
Oh, okay.
And then sophomore year, did we even have it?
we did.
did.
We
We weren't very good though. Did we?
We got
I
second.
think we just.
Did we not get second?
We
We did
always
get
got
second.
far,
We beat
yeah.
the. No, did
No,
we beat the juniors?
No, we always got far. We did beat the juniors.
We got second, first, and second.
Wait, are we sure? Because
I
I
don't
thought
know.
I remember watching the seniors play. something
Wait,
else.
no, we lost.
I thought we lost our first game and won the second.
I think so.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like the? It wasn't it the seniors and the freshmen playing, or something?
I don't know.
The freshmen were good. The freshmen were never good at volleyball.
Well,
Mm-mm.
didn't they? Didn't they
Mm-mm.
beat us last year? Who won last year?
Yeah, they did beat us last year.
When?
No, sophomores beat us last
So
year.
the sophomores, it was the current,
Liam
the
and-
upcoming senior class.
Liam.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
We sold that game. So we were up like,
That's because
what was it? So it was first to 15 final game. We were up 10 to like 2.
our coaches.
We're gonna blame our
Putting
coaches.
all the blame on the coaches
just a little
on that
bit.
one for
Rotating players.
yeah. We had a set lineup going.
Bro,
and they just
we were hot.
lost it.
Like,
Yeah, we were chilling.
and then they just
In junior year, we rolled through everyone.
Junior, we
oh yeah, that was
We
that
rolled
was-
through everyone.
Yeah, everybody
Belt.
tries to claim the cheating of gripping the ball midair and throwing it down.
Who on you?
Yes.
And Colt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
review the footage. Never
They
happened.
just-
Yeah, my hands aren't even that big.
they were just haters, Russ. They
Who were the coaches?
couldn't mess with us.
Olivia
The girls.
and Layla.
The girls in our grade
So we
were.
name drop.
Oh, I'm name dropping that.
Go ahead. Name
Olivia
drop it
Tipton
again.
and Layla was one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Harley coach?
I think they all did.
They all
Terrible.
kind of coached.
Terrible coaching.
Yeah, but definitely homecoming volleyball was.
That was a good one. Really, just homecoming.
Homecoming week
All
is
like the dress-up
so
days
goated
and
at
stuff.
Sesser. It's awesome.
Yeah, actually,
Always
the
good.
picture. One of the days, it was like barbecue dad or something.
Yeah, we got one of like a bunch of the guys.
That's like his photo for his contact in my.
What was
phone.
the it was barbecue soccer moms.
Soccer
Which
mom.
one? There's a lot.
That was elite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some good ones. I'm trying to think of some other ones. Some bag pulls. What about well, I don't know. It's weird because we have a lot more memories because we've known each other for, I don't know. I mean, forever.
Yeah.
And Dez only came around sophomore year, so it's harder to think of more recent memories. I guess that doesn't make any sense at all, but that's how it is right now for me.
Don't have any memories with Dez.
No, we got a lot of memories.
Yeah, Dez.
But they're all
I'll tell you, Dez used to basically live at my house our like senior year. It was like a roommate pretty much.
Did you
Yeah.
enjoy that?
Me?
Yeah.
Depend on the day.
I mean, we never fought or anything like that. It was always good. It just, I don't know, it was like having another brother pretty much.
And then like an older brother, because I'm older than him. It's like I used to beat him in all the games. So it was like,
Right.
He used to hate me sometimes, but other than that,
That
he
is
was
not.
cool.
I never got mad at you over the game.
It's cool, bro.
It's like oral for me. Like, why can't, bro? We're on a podcast.
I'm
You're
not
acting
oral
like this.
for.
Act your age, bro.
I am.
You're a grown man. This is what you're doing.
Stop talking to me.
It's just rage bait, babe.
So, you guys talking about games? What kind of games do you guys play? Like games on your phone?
Depends on.
I actually do.
I also have games on my phone. I'm pretty big on Clash Royale right now. If anybody wants to play. But yeah, I don't know. It just kind of depends on the day, 2K, MLB The Show, college football, Siege. Got back on Siege recently.
Police Sim?
Kind of hate my life. What did you just ask me? Police Sim?
Yeah.
Wait, you have Police Sim too?
No, I don't.
Oh.
This is a thing that people play.
Police Sim, yeah. I'm not joking. I promise you, it's on Game Pass.
I got Police Sim, man.
Firefighter? Is Firefighter tough? I was looking at that. I don't know if it's tough or not.
I haven't tried it yet. I just
Okay.
downloaded it.
Let me know. I need to know if the graphics.
You
good.
guys are grown men out of high school.
Okay. We're simulating a job.
I want to see if I want to be a police officer. or a
Don't be
firefighter.
swearing. Don't be swearing on the podcast.
Yeah, so you laughing because when you say that out loud, you
It
realize
sounds
how
weird,
dumb
but you
that
just
is.
you ever wonder what it's like to be a fighter?
No.
Okay, what
You-
am
I don't sit there in bed and like,
We gotta strive to be J Kicks.
love to fight.
We're just being J
Yeah,
Kicks in
we're
the
just being Jake, bro.
It's my cousin. Just thought I should let that
Love
be
you,
known.
Jake.
What about construction worker? There's construction sim.
Wait,
I'm
really?
not gonna play a job sim.
There's
man.
construction sim?
Okay. There's no jobs.
For what?
Are you gonna play construction sim?
I might try it. Why are you so against it?
Dog.
You play a first-person shooter game. What's the?
Do it IRL.
Yeah. Go get a real job.
Just do it
You
IRL.
play 2K. Why don't you go play in the NBA?
I was in the NBA.
Well, you weren't.
From 09 to 15, I was in the league, bro.
You were 3.
What's your point? You think I wasn't hooping at 3?
Not NBA caliber, bro. You talking about your shade?
Pull up my highlight reel.
Pull it up.
Honestly, you're lucky that I got my concussion freshman year, else I'd have been face of the league.
What?
If I didn't get a concussion freshman year, I was face of the league.
What league?
All of them. NFL, NBA, PGA, underwater polo, whatever you want to name.
I'm champion.
I'm a
that
cover
game.
athlete.
Champion that. It's not you.
We can run it.
It's not your body, bro.
This guy, bro. Thinks he's him. It's lock
I
it.
am him. On 2K.
Mid at best.
We can go win percentage and 3-point percentage.
I have a better
No,
three-point
you
percentage
don't.
than you.
No, you don't. He's
Get a
lying.
load
I
of this
promise
guy.
you he's lying.
Dude, we can pull it up.
Bro, you know how many games I've seen you just we both have games where we crap the bed.
Everyone has games where we cut the
And
bed,
you gotta
especially
think,
in this
I'm mostly
2K.
on big though. When we play, I'm mostly on big, bro.
Make a better build.
Hey, when he's on a 6'7",
I have a
guard,
5'9".
He makes a bunch of whites.
Who?
Hey.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
your
it's
yeah,
insane.
your 3-point percentage don't count because you won't even
They
be
don't
green in
count.
half the time. I have a clip. I'll pull up a clip right now of you making an early shot. I have it.
You haven't?
I have a clip of you making
You
an
haven't
early.
made it early?
We've seen it.
No,
Dez.
not an early, not a slightly early, an early.
I know.
Yellow.
Yeah. That's not on me. That's not my fault.
Cash
play
money.
on high
Cash money.
risk.
Hey,
It's
you better
not
go
green,
blame
but it's
Ronnie.
green. You never heard that?
Right.
It's not green, but it's green.
Don't hate me. I
If
ain't
you
make
can't
the
shoot,
game.
just say that, bro. If you can't
Hey,
shoot, just
shoot
say
or shoot
that.
game and mine went in. Don't
That's
hate
right.
me.
I side with
You need
Dez
to make
on
a
this
new
one.
jump shot, bro. Something with a white window. Or just make a new
A
build.
white window.
Yeah.
A white window.
Mhm.
Right.
That's the thing.
Go to Reddit. Just search up the best jump shots.
I don't need to. I have a good jump shot.
My jump shot used to be nice, and then just stopped working.
I don't, Russ.
No. Jump
Russ,
shots
the-
get patched, bro.
Russ, the one thing that I wish is that you would win a jump ball. How many rec
How
games
many
have
games?
we have played countless games with Russ, and I genuinely don't know that you've won a tip
He's
ball.
never won a
I've
jump
won-
ball.
I've won 3.
Do you jump?
Not with me.
Like, when do you jump?
Not the right time.
I just press it whenever I see the ball in the air.
Yeah, but like at what? How
Oh.
long in the air? Like as soon as
Like
it
at the
leaves
top?
his hands, or like when it's coming back down.
It's coming back down.
That's the problem.
Are you serious?
You press it as soon as it leaves his hand. As soon as you see it in the air.
Yeah.
We solved it. He's gonna win every single one now.
Hey,
Aren't
Is
you like
he?
7-2 or 7-1?
7-1.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, I want to make like a 7-5 build next year. They need.
I don't think you.
They need
7-3's the bags.
No, they do.
No.
Nah, he's gonna be too
Victor
slow.
Wembanyama is like 7-5 now. They said
The GOAT, by the way.
they need to make a 7-5 build or a 7-6 build. Like I want to make a 7-5 guard. You know how crazy I've been.
Bro, I was playing my team
7-5
earlier.
guard.
Yeah.
Andrew Bogut was running guard on this dude's my team.
Andrew Bogut.
Yes, but you know how hard that was.
That's a
to
bag
guard?
pull.
And he was fast, bro.
Andrew Bogut.
My team might be better than my crew.
I thought about making.
But you're not very
7-5
good at
guard
it, so.
on my league.
I don't know why you enjoy it so
You're
much.
pay to win. Shut up.
I'm up 4-0 against him.
Pay to win.
Call it what you want.
Pay to win.
I'm better.
Pay to win.
What overall is your team?
Don't worry about that.
No, what overall is it?
It's not 100.
Neither is mine.
It ain't 99.
Neither is mine.
It ain't 98.
Neither is mine. Mine's a 97.
Don't worry about my
Nah,
team.
see, we
bro.
have.
Why is he worried about
I
my
know our
team?
overall is so close. That's why he won't say it. I'm just better.
Bro, no, you're not.
What about Deion Waiters?
Who?
Deion Waiters, that's a pull.
I don't know who that is. I don't know basketball.
Oh, but you was in
Wait.
the league in 09, right?
Yeah, I didn't know none of
Heat
the players.
Yeah.
And you retired in 15?
Cavs legend.
Played
What
for
team did you play
Thunder
for?
a little bit?
All of them.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
year,
So
I think, a
Deion
year
Waiters
too.
would have been your teammate.
Yeah, but I didn't play with. I didn't like know his name. I don't know any of my teammates'
You
names.
played for the Heat?
I played for all of them, bro.
Okay. Just making sure.
He had nicknames for his guys.
Yeah.
What was his?
I don't know. I don't remember which one he was. It's probably something like school principal.
Yeah.
Sneaker plug.
10-day contract. Shout out Flight.
Flight.
Yeah, Flight with the
Oh,
nicknames,
okay.
bro. This guy doesn't know ball.
How often do you watch Flight Reacts?
I don't watch Flight at all. I don't. I never really was into Flight.
I was. Flight was always.
I see the
funny.
clips here and there. He's funny. I'd watch him, but I
I
don't.
like watching his clips a lot.
Yeah, I could sit there and watch Flight clips, but I don't really. I feel like I don't watch YouTube and stuff like that anymore. And I never was really into watching live streams that much.
What about Cosgrove? You guys ever heard of him?
Who?
Cosgrove.
Can't say.
COS Grove.
I can't say I have no.
He's makes a bunch of like NBA history videos. He released one about Larry Bird today. His video.
Probably mid.
This guy's a D1 Larry Bird hater.
No, I'm not.
You are though.
He makes some about Kobe Bryant. Makes a bunch of like Mandela effects about the NBA.
What about Curry?
I think he's made one about Curry.
Why you
Lance,
shaking your head
Lance
at Curry?
Stevenson?
Huh?
Did you have a Lance Stevenson video?
Why are you shaking your head
I'm
at
sure
Curry?
he's talked about Lance Stevenson.
Are we serious?
Lance
That one-
Stevenson should have beat Michael Beasley.
I watched that. You know, that's crazy. What was it, like 31 to
31-21.
Yeah.
That's a really close game.
He got fried.
He did not get fried.
Michael
got-
Beasley.
He got fried.
That was a good game.
He got fried.
Michael
that was
Beasley
a
was
good
using
game.
some good techniques.
Yes,
Like
that was a good game.
his triple threat style, bro. You should peep his footwork on that.
That
Is he
was-
playing in the Big Three this year?
Yeah.
He's always he's good. Who's there was somebody joining it this year. I forgot who. Dwight Howard maybe? Is
Nah,
he?
Shaq.
Shaq's playing?
No, I'm trolling. I don't know who
I
it
was about to
is.
Dwight Howard.
You guys ever watch the Big Three?
No.
No.
That stuff's like actually cool. I watch it a lot. Whenever I'm over at my grandma's house, I usually watch it.
I'm
When
gonna be
does it-
honest. I don't
when
know what
is the
that
season?
is. I just
You don't know
shook
what
my
the Big
head
Three is?
acting like I knew.
It's like first to 50. It's like some first to 50 league. It's like 3-on-3 half court league. Ice Cube runs it.
Yeah.
Ice Cube runs it.
Yeah.
That's kind of random, but
The league's actually fire. I watch their Instagram reels and stuff too. You need to get into it.
When is the season?
yo,
Summer.
is there like a season?
Oh,
It's a
in the summer?
season.
I think it starts soon if it hasn't already.
Yeah, it's the season. It's like a pretty big thing.
They go all over the country and play.
Yeah. Anyway, Lance Stevenson's top 5 all time.
Tell them join the Big Three.
Dude,
Top 5
if
all
I
time.
knew
You
You
Lance
get fried by
Stevenson-
Michael Beasley again.
He didn't. It was a good game, dude.
10 buckets is a 20-point blowout in an actual game, right? So he got fried.
No, we did.
31-21, it was all ones and twos, correct?
No, it was 2s and 3s.
Twos and
Yeah,
threes?
it was 2s and 3s. It was a literal 10-point game.
It's a 10-point game not getting fried.
wouldn't think so.
Depends on the.
If
It
he's
depends
putting
on
up
like the
21, Lance
actual
was still-
content of the game.
What
And
would you
Michael
say
Beasley
putting
was
up-
killing him.
Okay, but putting up 21, you wouldn't say Lance was frying him too?
No.
Nah, considering he put up 31.
Yeah.
I feel like 10 points is not that
He
crazy.
could not guard Michael Beasley.
He
Like,
held him
he-
under 31 and then proceeded to score 30.
I really don't think anyone was guarding anyone. I feel
Was it
like.
make a ticket?
Make it?
I can't
yeah,
remember.
it was making.
What, yeah.
Yeah, it was making.
So that means Michael Beasley was giving him consecutive buckets.
They was both
Yeah,
doing that though.
he
They
was cooking him.
They would both go back and forth like that.
Those NBA dudes playing one-on-one is actually crazy to watch, though. Like,
Michael
retired
Beasley's
him.
insane.
Yeah, have you seen like a bunch
That's
all
what
the
I'm
NBA
saying.
players talking
In the
about him
bucket.
when it
Kevin
comes to
Durant.
1v1s?
Yeah, I watched
Ooh,
a clip
talk-
about that.
Like I've seen a bunch.
Said
of
the only guy to beat him was Bam Adebayo.
Yes,
Who?
yeah, only player. A bunch of NBA
Yeah, he
players
came
I
from
see
Kentucky.
talking about Michael
Yeah,
Beasley
Kentucky
in
legend.
like one-on-ones.
Really?
Like he's never lost a 1v1 except to Bam, which is kind of crazy. Bam Adebayo.
Which he came from Kentucky.
Hey, what's wrong with Bam?
I don't have a problem with Bam. I
Two-time
like
All-Star?
Bam.
He actually doesn't have a correct pronunciation of his last name as of right now. Google.
What?
Google changed his last name like 3 times. You haven't
Did he
seen it on
win a
IG?
G-Play?
The whole-
It's been on the NBA page and ESPN.
No, I don't think
seen
so,
it, no.
no.
Not
You
this
don't get
year.
on
I
IG?
just mean like in general.
Not
No, I
really.
don't think he did.
Just when you send me stuff.
Because I thought the last few had been Marcus Smart and Triple J.
Mm.
Kevin Durant's better than Larry Bird all the time. If we do an ISO with KD and Larry Bird, bro, 1-on-1,
Larry Bird was tough.
That has nothing to do
Have
with
you
greatness,
watched his
though.
highlights?
do you know who Kevin Durant is?
I know who Kevin
The
Durant
only
is.
thing he does better than Larry Bird is score. That's it. That's literally it. Any other area of basketball, Bird is better.
So defense.
Yes. Yes, defense.
So it's an offense versus defensive game.
Trash
So
talk.
nothing he can do
But
is-
what is
Passing,
okay? But then playing against
rebounding,
each other is
trash
he
talking.
can determine who's greater.
Better than Larry Bird?
I didn't say he can pass better than Larry
Okay.
Bird, but he can pass.
He does better trash talking, too.
If we did a 1v, like in a 1v1 situation,
But how does that
Okay.
make him greater?
Yeah, Durant would probably beat
how many rings does Bird have?
3 of them things.
KD has what?
2.
One of them was super team.
That does not matter.
To be fair, Bird was on a super team too.
Yeah, he was. Like 5 Hall of Famers in one starting lineup, right?
Yeah,
That is
but it
insane.
wasn't better than the Warriors lineup.
What was the lineup on that Birds team?
Dennis Johnson,
Havlicek or
Danny Ainge, Bird, Mikal, Parrish.
wasn't didn't he play with Havlicek at the
And then Havlicek is Bill Russell.
What?
All then, right?
I thought he was like late 70s.
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know.
Bill Russell's the GOAT. Rings don't lie.
2 out of 10 rage B. Maybe less.
He's like easily a top 2 player.
Yeah.
I'd say it goes Braun, Bill Russell, Kobe, Magic Johnson,
Yeah.
then
Straight
MJ.
blasphemy.
What about Curry?
You're rocking the
What
Jordan.
about
you're advocating for
Del
Jordan.
Curry's the best Curry.
Seth Curry's
Del
underrated.
Curry.
And Jimmy
Seth
Butler's
Curry.
top 5 shooting small forward of all time.
Yeah.
We could talk about
He is.
Steph being overrated because he is.
Hey, Curry's daughter is gonna be the first girl to play in the NBA.
Wait, what? In the NBA?
Yep.
Zaya Wade's going to be the first to play in the WNBA.
I don't get it.
Might have to cut that out. We could talk about Steph being overrated, though, because he is.
How's he overrated?
How is Steph
Are you
overrated?
talking about all time or like right now?
Yeah, all time. As an all-time player.
I don't know nothing about basketball.
He's not better than Magic, first off. And he's not a top 10 player of all time.
I think Magic's a lot better than people really give him credit for.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
a lot of people forget how good
How
he actually
good
is.
he actually was. You got to sit there and watch some highlights.
Because his
He's
career was
really about
shortened. Because of some,
You know, a
Yeah.
little.
Yeah.
Imagine if
He
Scrooge.
still played, what, 13 seasons? 12?
Yeah. He was trying to play more, but like people like Karl Malone was like, no, I can't play with people that have
Karl Malone said that.
Yeah.
Of all
He's
people,
not
Karl
five.
Malone said that.
I
Yeah.
don't think he does.
He got 5 of them
That's
things.
insane.
Magic has 5 rings?
He's got 5 of them things.
Yeah, the Lakers were in the championship almost every year in the 80s.
Oh, yeah, that's weekend.
Go
And then they
Bulls.
played the Bulls in 91 and Jordan won.
Jordan claimed the throne.
I ain't gonna lie, Magic did revolutionize the game for guards, being 6'9" and everything. But Curry evolved the way of
Took
shooting.
2 steps back from the line.
What?
He went from 18-footers to 3-pointers.
18 footers and 35.
I'm just kidding. But he did revolutionize the game. But Magic is way better.
But you gotta think, how many more 6'9" guards have we seen since Magic that are good?
Ben Simmons.
Yeah, Ben Simmons.
Stop.
So we can say he revolutionized
gosh.
it, but for what purpose? Because
LaMelo Ball's a big guard.
yeah, he's 6'7".
Melo Ball, yeah. I'm sure there's a ton of big guards.
Bro,
Yeah.
I ran a simulation the other day, and I was seeing how many NBA legends it takes to like make the Wizards win an NBA championship. I got to 4. I got like Byron. I forgot his last name, but I got like Magic on there, a bunch of NBA legends, like 4 NBA legends at that point, and Jordan Poole, and
and Jordan Poole.
And JP.
and LaMelo Ball and them upset 4-1 that team. Magic Johnson and all them 4-1 in the first round of the NBA Finals.
So Melo's the GOAT.
That's
Yeah.
Okay.
That's that whole mentality, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, my knee hurt. I don't know why.
Are you okay?
No, like the outside. It's like a tendon or something hurting. I don't know why. Like it's been hurt since like last night.
Stop crying, bro.
I'm not crying. I was just like, What's your top 5 all time?
Me, I don't be watching basketball. I don't know. If I were, all right. Bron, MJ, LeVar Ball. All right, let me be serious.
Why'd they never give him the chance?
LeVar,
Yeah.
he'd be too good. He'd have took over the league.
He was on the NFL practice squad, wasn't he?
What?
Or something like that?
LeVar?
Yeah.
Win.
For the Eagles, I swear.
Win.
Can we stat check this?
I swear he was on an NFL practice squad.
You sure?
I swear.
Look, all I'm saying is I'm taking LeVar Ball that's missing a leg over MJ.
He would find a way to the bucket. Right?
He would. It's that baller mentality.
Russ, what's the top 5?
Let's see here. Say 1, MJ. 2, I'd say LeBron. 3 is probably Magic. 4 is Bird. Bird's good.
Kareem?
Kareem's 5. I ain't not. Bird is insane. I've been watching his highlights recently. He's insane.
I know Bird. I watched Bird highlights. Bird tough, but you got folks at 4.
Huh?
Putting him at 4 is crazy.
What's your top 5?
Jordan, Bron, Kareem, Shaq. Shaq at 5 though. And 4. Probably had to
Watch
put Magic.
Steph.
Magic, probably Magic.
Wait, so you have Steph over Magic, or you have Magic over Steph?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I never said.
Oh, okay.
I never said.
Waylon's the one who says Curry better than Magic.
Blasphemy.
But KD at 6.
So what's your top 5?
What about Tim Duncan?
There's
7
yeah,
or 8.
You spoiled it.
Oh, sure.
MJ, Braun, Kareem, Duncan, Magic.
Boo.
Huh?
Second jump, bro.
Tim Duncan was a really good player.
Duncan
but
hater, bro.
He's
No,
so
I'm not a
boring.
Duncan hater.
He's so
I had
boring to
Tim Duncan
watch.
on my team.
Huh?
He's so boring to watch. Like, he just plays slow.
Yeah, I feel like I couldn't watch him. I'd get bored.
Like he's
Then
not.
again, like I know he's good, but that's why I couldn't make like a top 5
You just
greatest
don't got
because
no
I don't
swag,
know enough
bro.
about basketball like that. Like I could give you a top 5 favorite.
I can't watch like.
Come on.
I don't know.
He's fundamental. He's just he's not flashy.
I'm not saying he's not good.
He's just.
He's that guy. Nobody's stopping that old man mid-range game. Nobody.
But what about
And he's
Dirk
also-
Nowitzki top 5?
Oh my gosh.
I saw a TikTok the other day where someone genuinely thought that he was a German science experiment.
What?
Had like 17 slides to back it up. It was like the worst thing I've ever watched in my life.
Are we serious?
I'm being so serious. I could probably find it. It was terrible.
Might be.
Yeah, it was like a social experiment to get people to like Germany again after the war.
What happened?
I think we all know what happened.
Yeah, I might get my video taken down. So, I didn't realize how good Yao Ming was, too. He was obviously 7'7", but like, dude was good.
6 years, 6-time All-Star. Pretty sure.
No, 8 years, 8-time All-Star. I was looking at his stats the other day. He averaged like a double-double multiple times in his career.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gotten fat.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's
Why
done.
do you only play for 8 years? Well, he's
Knees.
probably I'm gonna say he's 7. So that was.
Hopefully Victor Wembanyama doesn't end up like that. I mean, that's because they're both like tall. Did Manute Bol, did he like die because of something like that?
What the? Are you talking about the blood clot?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about
Just that stuff.
Well, it ruined Chris Bosh's career too, because he retired at 36, I think, maybe. I don't know.
I thought he was even
He
younger.
retired early because of that.
I thought it was like 34, 33. He was
Yeah.
drafted in 04,
He retired in about
2016 or 2017.
something like that.
Yeah. Good thing about Wemby is it happened like super early, not late in his career, where like you're kind of just like worn out.
Yeah.
He's now in China, reaching enlightenment. So.
What?
You wanna see
You not
that?
seen that?
No. Wait, is he? I saw a picture of him bald, right? Like,
Is it Shaolin? Is that how you pronounce it?
Something.
Shaolin monk is what he.
Oh yeah.
And he's
it's
doing
like the A-Rod.
meditation out there.
It's like the A-Rod Ashwagandha trip.
So he's averaging 30 next season.
He's gonna come back and see the Hat Man like A-Rod.
The heck, man.
You heard him talk about him?
Yes.
Did you watch the game? Or was it last night? I guess. The Pacers Thunder.
Day 4?
Did you see how hard Jalen Williams fell on the ground?
Yeah, going up to block Mathurin.
Yes, that was.
The big Jalen Williams?
No,
Oh.
What's up with Lou
That's
Dort?
my
the
though?
one that
favorite.
plays.
That's my favorite on the team. I'm not joking.
Like
Jalen
the
Williams.
guy that looks like Duke Dennis.
He does not look like Duke Dennis. The one with the dreads. His dreads tough.
He
I
looks
liked
like,
his
He looks like Duke
his
Dennis.
midi that he had.
What's up with Lou Dort throwing hands? I keep seeing. I saw a video of Lou Dort like getting, like through an elbow.
Well,
I don't know if that was last game or the game
I seen
before.
Shay do that.
I saw Shay did something like that. Lou Dort was getting.
Talking about
scrappy,
last
too.
night or
I don't think it was last night.
last night he had a little bit of push off that they had missed. When he had like
Shay?
that, when he got that balance back,
yeah,
that was a little bit of push off.
He do that a lot.
they
I was watching.
MJ did that on his game winner though. So
I mean, MJ's better
we
though.
did
Yes, he did.
Yeah, MJ's
It's
the
so
go.
big.
push off against the Jazz.
Yeah, left hand. No lie.
No, that
Watch
was
the
not a
video.
push off.
Go watch it.
He hit his hand down and stepped back.
I
did
did.
that.
I watched it.
It's
the other
L
day.
rage bait.
I'm not,
dude,
I'm
I
not
swear,
rage
look
He
at
did
the
not
video.
push off.
Dude,
Bro, yes, he did. I'm
Pull
not
the
If,
rage-
video
anything,
up.
if he's
No,
trying to
no, it
cross,
was
he would
his-
push
no,
off
it was his
straight.
hand.
He fell forward.
no,
I said he
look.
pushed off with his hand.
Yeah.
He pushed off with his hand. The crossover to the.
Yes,
He pushed off with his left
Yes.
hand. I'm not lying.
Dude,
I'm
you
not
think
saying
we're
push off
joking?
with
Look it
shoulder.
up.
He did not push off in Game 6 against the Jazz.
I don't
Why
know.
are we so-
I don't know what game it
Bron
was.
used to push off all the time.
I don't
in
know what game it
2016,
was.
17.
I'm
Game
just.
6, 1998 Finals. That's what it was.
I saw
right?
the video. He hit him with the.
It was his left hand, bro. I'm not lying. you
Check
can
the
go
left.
look.
He did not push
I have no
off.
reason to lie.
I'm gonna send you a clip.
I kind of want to put it on the podcast, in the video, but NBA might demonetize me. Okay,
Let's animate it. That way they can.
we'll remake it.
We'll remake it in 2K if we can figure out how to get a push off animation.
Imagine that. I'm not gonna lie to you. It'd be high risk, high reward, but I'd try it out.
Try the push off.
Yeah.
I would definitely.
I wish you'd get in fights on 2K.
Bro.
It's just not NHL, right?
Dude, yes. There's
That would be
fight.
tough.
I mean, if it gave the option for the Pistons to fight, like me fight what's his name on the Pistons, I'd fight him.
Isaiah Stewart.
Yes.
With James Johnson?
Yes.
Oh,
That'd
no.
be a good fight.
You don't want to fight that guy. That would be a good fight. Hold up now. Wait.
Let's get an MMA match going.
Who wins? Who wins?
James Johnson, bro. He's like.
Isn't he a
16 and
black
0.
belt in jiu-jitsu
He's
and
16 and 0 or
taekwondo?
something like that.
Yeah, I would not want to mess with that
Dude's
dude.
been looking crazy. Like, he looks crazy. Like, oh, no.
Ron Artest is beating them both up.
Nah.
He
I'm
was a
taking
menace,
James
too.
Johnson.
Meta World Peace and 4.
Who else? Some crazy menace.
Some scrappers.
Yeah.
What's his?
James
Rasheed Wallace a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Ben Wallace.
The
Who was-
whole
Lambeer.
Pistons, the bad boy Pistons.
Who was
Lambeer
Ron
and
Artest's
all them?
teammate that they were scrapping with
Huh?
the fans?
Lambeer and the Bad Boy
Oh,
Pistons.
Yeah, Lembeer was a scrapper.
That
Hey.
whole
I don't know who you're thinking
Hey,
of.
Bird was a lot more of a scrapper than you guys think. Dude was like,
Garnett scrapped.
Russ,
Oh,
do you know
yeah,
who I'm
Garnett
talking
was
about?
hot.
Who?
Ron Artest's teammate that they got in the fight in the stands with?
Jermaine O'Neal.
Is that who it was?
He's one of them.
Well, I know.
Oh,
'cause
oh,
it was
uh,
him and it was him and some other one, and they
Dude,
were.
I know you're the
Hey.
point guard.
Yes, yeah, because
He has a podcast.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he talked about it on there. I can't
Jeff
think of
Teague?
his name.
No, who is it? I can't think of his name.
I saw a video.
I've seen the video. Too.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
He wears that headband.
Yes. That guy's he's scrapping.
Jermaine O'Neal, he almost got a murder charge. If he wouldn't have, I don't know if have you guys watched the Mouse at the Palace video? If he wouldn't have slipped, he would knock the dude out, potentially killed him. But he slipped and barely grazed him or something like that in the video.
I'm not seeing him.
Are you talking about? Is this Lakers Artest?
No, this says Pacers.
Pacers.
Yeah, this is right.
So a Pacers point guard.
He just came in from Dallas or something like that. It was his first year at the Pacers.
It's the big fight they got in where it was
Mouse at the Palace is what it was.
Yes.
I don't know.
When I went up in the stands and all that, he wore the headband.
Yeah, Ron Artest was up in the stand because
Ron Artest was laying on the scoreboard.
his teammates on this podcast and he's talking about it. He was telling him not to fight, but then somebody threw something or whatever and hit the guy, and him and Ron were up in the stands.
Wasn't Reggie Miller still on the team at that point or something, or was he an assistant coach?
Depends on the year.
I don't know.
It was 2000. When was the fight?
I don't know.
I forgot when the fight was. 2001 or something like that.
Probably then.
2000.
It was the year after they played in the Eastern Conference Finals against the
2004.
Pistons. 2004.
Yeah.
Look at the roster.
There's a whole Netflix documentary about
Steven Jackson, Reggie Miller.
it. It was Steven Jackson.
What was it? That sounds right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were scrapping.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Steven Jackson, I like watching his podcast clips. You guys ever watch him?
Nah.
Wait, he's on with Gilbert Arenas. That's who he's on.
You call him that?
No, I'm not calling it, bro.
It's who?
Hayden who?
I'm not answering. I can't.
Who's Hayden?
I'm about to buy a new phone just to get away from this.
Who is Hayden?
Hayden Smith.
Russ, why would you add us to that?
Why is he calling? Why are they just spamming?
I have been woken up at 2 in the morning and late for work because I was put in a FaceTime with people I don't know and they sit there and spam ring it.
Okay, whenever I add you guys, I do this once a year, but I didn't think that he was going to call this still, 2 days later.
2 in the morning. I have no number saved other than everyone that's
You're
here.
crashing out. I was asleep.
Yeah.
You're crashing out in the morning.
I woke up. I wake up.
Messages.
It's 1:50
in that,
in
Austin?
the morning.
He's
Is he in that too?
Yeah. Wyatt Sanders was crashing out too.
I wake up. It's 1:50 in the morning. The calls didn't stop till 2:20. I was late for work the next day because I couldn't fall back asleep.
Y'all didn't wake me up.
I don't know
I
how.
was playing 2K.
When was
I
that?
was about to tweak.
It was last night, wasn't it?
No,
There's
last
2
night
nights
they
in a
did
row.
it again, but
2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
The first night it was me. I did the first.
I told you it was Russ the
This
first
is
time
so
you
Thursday.
texted me like it was.
I meant to text the group chat whenever I accidentally text Dez separately. It was if you don't stop calling my phone, I'm gonna freak out. Dez was I'm not even in this. I was oh wait, this isn't the group chat.
Wait. So is this Thursday night?
Yeah, Thursday night was me.
Oh yeah, I was not.
But,
Nobody was gonna wake me up.
But I
Thursday
only
night.
rang you guys one time. Each of you guys one time.
Someone rang me 14 times. Yeah, I got hit with 8 calls last night, and I would join to try to catch whoever was doing it. But I can't. I was losing patience. I couldn't sit in that call and wait. It was so bad.
It was hilarious. I'll join.
I would join.
This man's mad.
I would join, and then it would be me and Lincoln Thomas staring at each other in the face.
I joined, so I was just mad. Started the camera. I'm what is going on? Who's doing it? Yeah, don't. Next year, don't add me to that one.
I won't.
Yeah.
Probably won't do it next year because after.
Yeah,
this
let's just don't ever do that again. Maybe.
Well, he usually people usually don't keep spamming it 3 days later.
What was the call for? What were you gonna do with that FaceTime?
Well, we were playing Crazy Eights on iMessage.
Not me.
Grown men, and you're playing Crazy 8.
That's hype. I mean,
That's hype.
I'm not going.
I wasn't
Just
playing, but
I'm not talking-
that
you were
respect,
playing.
respect there.
Yeah.
Wyatt Sanders was getting mad too. I mean,
I thought you said he was the one that was calling.
I lied.
It was you.
Not last night. Last night it was Hayden still.
What? Can you
I
tell
don't
me
know
his
who that
number
is.
so I can block?
Yeah, can we block? How do we escape?
I think you guys can. Can't he block all the?
I
people-
hit it's got an option to silence it or whatever, and I did, and it kept happening,
I think you can block all the people that you don't have their contact info for.
and it won't ring me.
I think.
Russ, it's gonna be a problem.
No, I blocked everybody in, and it's still going off.
Yes, that's there's like an option that's like silences it, but it still will go through randomly.
I know iPhone needs to add it like where you can leave.
Leave it? Yes.
you
Not
put
being
on
able to leave a
Super D&D.
FaceTime is terrible.
You gotta put on Super
I
D&D.
swear I was on D&D and it was going through.
I'm always on D&D, and it still was like back to back to back, like it
Yes.
wouldn't stop. So,
There was some guy on TikTok because I was trying to figure out a way. I don't know. I was trying to figure out a way. There was like some guy that like there's like 63 people in there or something like that, and it's going off all day long.
I would freak out. I would lose my. I would break my phone.
I just turn my phone off. You'd have to.
If this keeps happening, I'm gonna have to buy a new phone because I don't know how much more. Of
Just
this
change
I
your
can
number.
take. I don't know how.
Just go.
You go to settings and you can change your number.
No.
That doesn't work.
Go,
That thing
you
doesn't.
go to wherever your,
It doesn't?
wherever your service provider is. You go to their store and tell them you want to change your number.
Someone keeps ringing a FaceTime.
I thought it was a FaceTime for a second. Freak out. Oh my gosh. It'd have been the worst timing ever.
You got it figured out?
No, I'm talking to my mom right now.
So, you didn't get any sleep last night.
No, it wasn't last night. It was the night before. That was. I mean, I love how you can hear the couch ringing. It's just awful. I don't know.
I'm not in it. It's not going off for me.
What?
What do you mean you're not in it?
I'm in it, but I don't get it.
Russ, add him to it.
Might as well.
Yeah. Last night, it wasn't bad because I was up decently late last night, so it wasn't really bothering me. But the night before.
I was trying to watch a YouTube video last night, and like I'm on my MacBook, and every 5 minutes it'd go boop, boop, boop.
Yes, I was on FaceTime on my MacBook. And it was just keep doing the same thing.
I was on my Emerald 3 game.
I was getting, and it was, because I would get on my phone and my MacBook. So I'll be playing a game and I have my phone on my lap vibrating, and then my MacBook's vibrating on my desk. So it was all
Yeah.
messed up.
Last night, I wasn't that bad, but the night before, it was bad.
I wish I would have caught you in there, because I was either I never heard you or I always left like whenever you were in there.
I never joined it. I sat there and kept hanging. So it's the same sound as my alarm. So at first I was like, gee, that was like a fast night. I thought it was morning. I grabbed my phone and I see it's 2 o'clock. I'm like, what? And I don't have any of these numbers saved. I don't remember ever being put in this FaceTime. So I just hang it up and it just goes through again. Hang it up. Goes through again. Hang it up. Comes in again. I get in the group chat. I'm like, Russ, stop ringing me. Or I text Dez first. I didn't mean to text Dez. I thought I was texting the group chat with all of us in it. And I was like, Russ, if you ring my phone again, I'm going to lose my mind. And Dez is like, why are you talking to me about this? I was like, oh, my bad. Then I went to the group chat.
I was completely lost.
Yeah.
Hey, Des was in there talking for a little bit.
Yeah, for a little bit. And then, okay, that's the thing I don't get. There was so many people in there, but nobody was talking about anything. It was just dead.
Well, it's because they would join to like probably see why they were ringing,
No,
but
this
then no
was
one
the
said
first
anything.
night, like when everybody, like they were actually playing iMessage games. Nobody was talking.
They were locked in on Crazy 8.
No, like I don't understand why.
Did you hear Wyatt Sanders getting mad?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who any of the, I have no numbers saved other than you guys. I don't.
Grant Owens joined for a little bit.
I know Grant.
Yeah, I know who that is, but I didn't see him join.
Lincoln joined.
Yeah, I know.
I
Lincoln.
missed him.
I forgot about that.
It was hectic. I can't wait till it finally dies.
Will it?
I don't know. I haven't been ringing it since that night, the first night. I haven't ring it or anything.
How do you find enjoyment of just going through a FaceTime and just?
18. No, but it's like 22 people, 21 people.
Is that
22.
people?
22 people. So that when somebody rings it, it's gonna keep ringing because people are gonna keep joining. Every time somebody joins, it's gonna ring again. So it's just an ongoing thing of
Why are people joining it? Is my question.
to tell people to stop ringing, and then it just keeps going. So it's like it's bogus.
Let's pick your poison.
So what? We all join at one time and everyone leaves. Is that the plan? Or just don't.
Is somebody out there?
Are you good? Are you seeing things?
No, don't worry about what I was doing, bro. Don't worry about what I was doing.
This guy's not okay.
I was looking.
Short intermission.
Okay.
FaceTime.
I can't stand that FaceTime.
So he has there's this thing I've been hearing about. I think I'm a part of it actually. But The offense.
Just the offense.
What is the offense?
Well, Russ, I mean, you're the creator here. I feel like you need to be the one to break this down.
Okay, I mean,
Do we start off with what it is or how it began?
I feel like we could do a little bit of both there. You know,
Explain what it is first.
Yeah, let's give it.
it's basically like what the Indiana Pacers are. They pass till they find the open shot. You keep passing the ball around. This could be in rec. This could be in 3v3. You just keep passing until you find
Anywhere
the open
there's a basketball and a hoop, you run the offense.
It typically works better in 3v3.
There's more spacing in a 3v3. It's a lot easier to get the offense flowing, I feel like.
I feel like I confuse the defense with the offense more when I'm using a 5v5.
But the offense fuels the defense.
The offense, it does.
I have a clip showing that, by the way.
Yeah. And the defense, like, there's another system called the defense.
Well, I have a lot of clips of the defense that I didn't even.
There's a lot of systems, but they don't compare to the offense.
There's also an ISO game to the offense.
The ISO,
7 second.
yeah.
Yeah.
The ISO one is the worst. I mean, like, I would.
It's the.
If you're playing by yourself,
Okay,
like,
yeah. So, like,
if you're not with your friends.
Oh no, I play the offense in ones. I always use
It's
the
2v1.
Yeah.
It's a 2v1.
The rim is
See,
always
that's the thing
your
about the
teammate.
offense. We have an extra teammate.
It's the rim.
The rim.
Yep. That rim, it's kind of like it's almost like an alley-oop pass.
Honestly,
It really is. It's
I think we should honestly start getting assists for those.
we really should.
If you miss,
the
and
rim
someone
should
does
have
a
Ronnie
assists.
Mike Wayne.
They need to add that.
Type
If
in.
you guys are listening, fix the game, please.
Yeah. Ronnie, please. I seen you shoot.
We saw
It's not good.
the
bro.
3 for 13 game in Andy up. We gotta change this.
It's not good.
Yo, you want to talk about the origin of the offense?
The offense started when me, Russ, and Jonah were running threes. And it started when Russ started taking the ball up the court as the center, by the way. 7'1", taking the ball up the court.
That's meta.
And Jonah just at first refused to go along with it. He was top 5 offense hater of all time. Until eventually we were kind of cooking for a minute. You know, Russ was taking the ball up. We were doing some drive and kick. We finally got Jonah on board. And then after that, we just started adding members. It was like Pokemon, collecting them all. We got Dez, Monty.
Yeah, we had Jalen Downey.
Fortunately, couldn't make it, but
Love you,
Yeah.
Downey.
We had a couple.
Shout out.
We had a brief stint with a couple guys like Hunter McDaniel, and Aiden
I
Walters.
never played a game with him.
Yeah, all those.
And-
it was 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play a single game with none of them.
And Aiden left before we even started playing with
Joined
this.
the defense.
Yeah, he joined the defense.
You hate to see it.
Got traded.
It was good though. You know, I mean, we finally got them out of the system.
Yeah, because I don't want to be that guy, but he was trash.
Yes. They didn't create a good chemistry either.
They didn't know how to run the offense.
They got traded for a bag of ketchup Doritos
You guys got stuff
and
out of that?
a Smart Water.
Yeah, it was good.
What team would you?
It was
compare
flavored
that to?
Smart Water too.
It was. That's what they got traded for, to
Why
the
didn't-
defense.
why didn't
we
get
got
any
a bag
of
of ketchup Doritos and some Smart Water.
Why
Flavor.
So
did
if you ever need some.
I didn't see any of that. Where was my?
No, we have it stocked up.
So how'd you get it? Like when the trade go?
The trade.
Yeah, but like when did it go?
The trade.
With the defense.
With the defense.
When did the trade transaction happen?
When the trade
When
happened.
Aiden and Hunter left the group chat, that's when
And you still haven't stocked up on ketchup Doritos?
No, we have it.
We got 'em.
It's like in our cabinet.
Yeah, we got them.
Oh, okay.
Why haven't we seen any of this?
Yes.
I mean,
It's right.
Isn't that like
only
revenue?
negotiated between the two guys that they played with. You know what I mean? Like,
But that's like
they just
salary.
felt like that
That's-
was responsible of them to.
that I played with.
I mean,
I didn't play.
I don't really know why they didn't tell you. It's just they told us too.
But why were you made aware of this? And I wasn't.
Because
I'm basically co-founder of the offense.
I'm also a member, so
I
and
rank
played
higher
with-
on the list.
I played with them too, so
I
it's
rank
just-
higher on the list, though.
Me and Talon did create it.
We really did.
I mean, I mean,
It's just the fact that you were hating on it first is what throws me off.
You were trying to say we were rage baiting you, but we.
You really were. Jonah thought it was rage bait when we were running it. He thought that it was like we were just messing with him.
The
But
offense works. What
The
team would you
offense-
compare the offense to?
Like I said, the
any-
Pacers are one. UMBC, the 16th seed that upset Virginia. I'd compare it to them. I mean,
I'd say
if
the
they-
Spurs
Yeah,
when
I
they.
said
it's
Spurs.
14 Spurs,
14 Spurs, that's a good one.
best team ever.
Grit and grind, Grizzlies.
Pardon?
Grit and grind Grizzlies.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Great grind Grizzlies.
Zach Randolph Grizzlies.
Zach Randolph.
I mean, Mike Conley Grizzlies.
Marc Gasol.
No, Mike Conley.
Mike Conley was tough back then. You know,
Mike Conley was tough.
It was better than Gasol.
Mike Conley was like who got me to like watching the Grizzlies.
Mike Conley was a dog, bro.
I went to go watch him play the Magic. This is Mo Bamba's first year. He was injured though. Mo Bamba and Triple J were both injured, and so it was really just Mike Conley versus what's his name, DJ Valentine, and Grizzlies won
goodness,
105 to 97.
Huh?
Grizz won 105 to 97. Jonas Valanciunas was there because this was after Marc Gasol got traded.
It's kind of crazy that you remember the score.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Second game I went to was against Devontae Graham and the Hornets, 117 to 104.
I've been to one NBA game in my entire life, and it was Spurs and Pelicans. And that was when AD was still a Pelican and Kawhi was still on the Spurs.
Well, that must have been tough.
I actually have a LaMarcus Aldridge autograph.
I only been to one. It was the Bulls and Magic in like
Aldridge was a dog.
2011. D-Rose. That was a good game. It was
Wow.
DJ Augustine.
It was an alright game.
Yeah, it's a pool.
It's a pool.
Game was
DJ
decent.
Augustine's a pool. What'd you just say? Oh, it was Tony Snell's birthday too. Dude, he's so.
It's also a pool. Greatest stat line in NBA history.
He actually had a really good stat line. That's what I like to see on the offense. I mean, like, he's just making the extra pass.
Very unselfish basketball.
Yeah. Played 20 minutes and he didn't have a single point.
Or assist, or rebound, or steal.
Okay. It was literally nothing on the stat sheet.
No, but, like,
Very unselfish.
it was unselfish. You know what I mean?
It really was unselfish, though.
He had a lot of pass to assist. If there was a pass to an assist,
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
saying
that
that
would've
should be
been good.
statistic.
You know, I think we should hit up Tony Snell to be the president.
Okay, let's...
I think Bobby
Give me
Portis.
Benny Snell first.
I think Bobby Portis should be considered.
Football player?
Bobby
I know.
Portis.
Yes, Bobby
Legendary
Portis should be
Steelers
considered.
running back.
Draymond, triple singles.
Draymond Green would actually like be my first choice as president. I actually love Draymond Green. Don't you hate
I
him?
like Draymond.
I don't
but-
hate Draymond. I mean, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's a, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year?
Yeah.
I respect
Should be
him. It's just, he's great. I mean, he's a great player.
What's your guys' opinions on Rudy Gobert?
Hate him or not hate him. I don't like him real life.
4-time decoy. You
But he-
can't
yeah,
deny he's a good basketball
He's a good
player.
basketball player. He's tough on my team.
He's the worst 89 overall in my league. I mean, in my my league or whatever. You can trade him for whoever you want, but if he's like actually on your team, he's averaging like 8 and 10.
He just doesn't want to play for you.
He never plays good for me.
I never got Rudy Gobert.
I'd never. After I played with him first few times, I just trade him away.
Yeah.
You
wait,
get a-
so wait, do you do like a fantasy
trade
draft
value.
or?
I do fantasy drafts. Sometimes I do expansion teams.
Mhm.
Sometimes I play with my favorite team, the Grizzlies.
Okay.
I play with everybody.
See, if I put my favorite team, it just wouldn't be fair.
How'd you become a Grizzlies fan?
You know, I was looking at going to a game, actually. You know, I was just like, hey. I was considering going to an Indiana Pacers game or a Memphis Grizzlies game. You know, if I was an Indiana Pacers fan, I'd be really happy right now. But I chose to be a Grizzlies fan instead. I was between those two teams.
That's a great.
But, I'm happy I chose the Grizzlies. But, I went down to Beale Street. I went to the FedEx Forum. I watched them play against Magic. That was fun, Jonas Valanciunas had a double-double.
That
And
is insane memory.
Mike Conley played really well, and, that was just a fun game to watch.
That is insane that you remember that. I can never remember anything that far back. I can't remember what I had for lunch this morning.
I remember a score from a Galatia versus Thompsonville game that I went to. I was 5 years old. It was at Thompsonville. Galatia lost 55-53.
That is crazy.
Galatia and Thompsonville.
Who at that game impacted your life for you to remember that?
If you name a player from that team,
One of the players on Galatia was named Adam.
do you know his last name?
I do not know his last name, but I know the family that, because he was like a foster kid or whatever. And he lived with this family with the last name Hankins.
That's insane. That is just,
Shout out Adam.
It's impressive.
You made bro remember a game.
That's actually kind of
How many?
nuts.
15. Wait, how old are you?
5.
Dude,
13 years.
that is nuts.
Are you 18 yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys not remember games?
No,
Not from
I don't
when I was
know.
5. Actually, I'm lying. I remember playing my GameCube when I was like 3 years old. But I don't remember what the name of the game was called. Top 5 game ever, by the way.
You know what show I used to watch? Texas Walker Ranger whenever I was like 4, 5, and 6.
What is that?
It's like a
Heard of it?
show.
I've never seen it, but I know what it is.
Chuck Norris was in it.
Oh, that's what you had to
And
say.
he's like, he'd kick butt.
You said to say Chuck Norris. That's all you had to say.
It was based down like El Paso, Texas. And like, it was a cool show to watch.
Did you know that a lot of movies are filmed in Albuquerque?
Actually, I didn't know
Did you know
that.
Transformers was filmed in-
Transformers, huh? That's a good one.
I did not know that. No.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's a lot. Oh, no.
That's what Breaking Bad was.
Yeah. Breaking Bad was based there. Yeah, that's cool. You know, I've never actually watched
And High
Breaking
School
Bad.
Musical.
You ever seen Breaking Bad?
No,
You gotta watch that.
I'm more of a sitcom guy.
You gotta.
No,
you gotta
Breaking
watch
Bad's
Breaking
funny.
Bad. It's so good.
It's good.
Where's some other
You're
good?
gonna
After I
like
get done
Jesse.
watching all my Star Wars, because I'm getting into Star Wars.
Oh, you're just now getting into it?
I've like seen.
Buddy,
I've seen
buddy.
like movies, but like I've never like gotten into it like fully like I am now.
So what are you watching right now?
Watching the Clone Wars show. I got the chronological order to watch the Clone Wars show in because like it's like out of order a little bit.
It's peak.
So yeah, I'm watching that.
You gotta let me know when you're done, because that's peak.
And I watched the prequels first. Yeah, getting ready to watch the Revenge of the Sith after.
You watch the so you are going in chronological order.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's the best way to do it.
That's the only way I watch shows.
And then you're gonna get to the sequels, and it's just you're gonna hate it.
Yeah, I know.
Your life's gonna be ruined, dude.
That's what I hear.
It's so bad.
You read the Bible in chronological order?
I actually tried that at one point. And, I got to like chapter 15 of Genesis, and
Gotta bounce around. A lot.
hey, I watched the MCU in chronological order.
I don't have the patience to sit down and watch something that big.
Watched 45 movies over the summer
Yeah,
last
see,
year.
I couldn't do that. That's a lot of movie watching, and I don't have the patience.
It was a lot. You start with Captain Marvel, because like even though hers
Captain
was
Marvel?
even though hers was released in like 2019, she was like the beginning of the Marvel timeline.
Hers is it not
Well-
Captain America?
Captain Marvel and Captain America, it's like controversy a little bit because Captain America, his was in like started in 1945.
Yeah.
But then like he also filmed in 2011, but Captain Marvel's like starts like was based all the way in the 80s. So it's basically like, kind of like pick whichever one. It's a little tough. I just chose Captain Marvel.
How is that movie? I never watched it.
I think it's pretty cool.
It's not bad. I thought it was decent.
The aliens, shape-shifting aliens.
What?
It's always aliens, dude.
That's what it's like.
Mhm.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know.
They got like a show for it too. Have you guys watched the show?
No?
It's like a 6-episode show. I don't think Captain Marvel is in it, but barely any. It's like Nick Fury. He's like the main guy in there, and he's like trying to like. The aliens are like taking over like the government, and like he's like trying to like figure out who like the moles are or whatever. Because like the aliens like shape-shift into like the president of the United States or something like that, or like
I don't think I've seen it.
it's pretty solid. I mean, it's not great, but it's like pretty solid. It's not as good as the movie.
Have you seen those Marvel What Ifs?
Yeah, I like that.
I used to watch those. Those are really cool.
I like movies with time travel. So I liked it when they traveled back in time in Endgame, but it didn't make any sense though.
Why not?
Because like Captain America traveled back in time, replaced all the stuff, but like based off what they were saying about the time travel, he shouldn't have like been back in the timeline that they were in or something like that.
I didn't pay enough attention to it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Time travel. I didn't really think about it that much.
Hey, my favorite movie is Back to the Future, time travel movie.
I've actually never sat down and watched Back to the Future.
But you watched
That's
every
blasphemous.
single Star Wars.
It's pretty blasphemous.
Yeah, I
That's crazy.
did.
Even I don't watch movies. I've seen Back to the Future.
That is
multiple
I've
times.
watched that movie at least 20 times, I bet.
Give me Star Wars and 4, dude.
I'd say Star Wars is probably better than Back to the Future, but like I'm just a big Back to the Future guy because that's like the first movie trilogy that I like got in and like I actually watch by myself all the time.
You ever play Battlefront? Star Wars?
No,
Oh, buddy.
Pretty
Yeah.
good game.
You gotta get on that.
It's a good game. Even though I played it a couple times.
You gotta get on that. It's peak.
Mid at best, but
Right.
It's not a
Mid
bad
at
game.
best,
It's
he
not,
says.
It's not something that you just start grinding.
What do you mean? That game has a grind to it.
Like, it's not that good, bro. Like, it's a good game, but like, I don't think it's
a good
peak.
game. It's peak.
Nah.
Peak cinema, bro. You literally pick almost from any main character in the Star Wars universe, and you just fight other ones, dude. Straight, it's peak.
Who's your go-to?
Dark or light side? Probably dark side, probably Maul. Light side, I go Luke or Anakin.
Tell you what, I like Anakin a lot.
How can you not, though? It's like he's the poster boy.
And he's really cool, you know. He's a cool character.
I just want to say, I mean, bottom 5 Jedi of all time. He was a terrible Jedi. You ever sat down and thought about that?
I did not know.
I mean, he literally went against the Jedi Order in every way. He was, like, terrible when it came to being a Jedi. Now, lightsaber combat, greatest, top 5 all time. Pilot, top 5 all time. Cool guy, top 5 all time. He's terrible when it came to being a Jedi.
Hey, what do you think about Ahsoka? You big on her?
I like her. I definitely wish they would have done more with her, you know, than just... Actually, she did get her own TV show. I still haven't watched that yet.
I think that's on my
Disney.
little order thing or whatever.
Yeah, I've not watched that yet. I honestly completely forgot about it. But yeah, she's cool.
Didn't you say she was hot?
Do not do that. I never said that. We're not doing that. Never in my life have I ever said that.
Oh, I thought you did. Oh.
No, that's not.
No, I think I remember what you're
Still,
talking
we're
about.
not doing that. That never happened. Be serious?
We were playing 2K one night.
Yeah.
We have never talked about Star Wars till now. I didn't even know you like Star Wars till just now.
You
I didn't
talked
know
about
you
it with
watched
me.
Star
Like
Wars.
we were playing 2K.
Right. Is that what happened?
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
That never happened.
I got a question.
You don't remember it.
Are y'all putting Star Wars as like the #1 movie series of all time?
They're number one personal enjoyment for me.
Ah,
I don't know. I'm not big on movies, really. I guess.
my favorite movie series is Back to the Future. That's my #1. But I don't know about.
Yeah, there's
What
plenty of good ones that I
I'd
haven't
have to
seen.
put either between Twilight and Harry Potter. At
Yo, Twilight.
one of them gotta go to one. Them tough.
It sounds like so weird to talk about it, but like my mom was a big fan of those, and I had to watch them, and I got like
They're
had,
so
I,
gas,
I had to
bro.
grow up on them, and it
So
was like
good.
if you're a little kid, that was the peak right there,
Hey, what about the Fred movies?
dude. For Red.
As a kid, they were so enjoyable to watch, but now looking back on it, dude,
I haven't
it's
seen
so
a Fred movie
annoying.
in so long.
I can't watch it. His voice just annoys me.
I love it.
I love John Cena.
John Cena being his dad makes it like so much better.
Yeah, that was my stuff.
Was there like 2 of them or something?
There's
There's
three.
Three?
There's three,
Yeah,
yeah. The one where he goes camping,
Yeah.
that one's my favorite.
I don't think I've watched the 3rd one. That
Really?
I guess gotta go watch it. You
The
know.
camping one?
Because there's one where his head stuck in the beach. Isn't that 2?
That's 2.
And then there's obviously the first one.
The first,
haven't seen the third one?
The first one's the
I don't think
vampire
so.
one, right?
I don't even know.
I think the first one's about the vampires.
I
The
think-
third one, like, goes into this like summer camp. It's so good. You gotta watch it, Russ. We're grown men, by the way, talking about Fred. That's terrible. What
Oh no, the first one, his head's in the sand.
the first one.
Yeah.
You ever watch
The
Fred?
second was the vampire one.
You
The
never
second
watched
one,
Fred?
okay, and then the third
Third
one's
one's
camping.
camping.
The third one's my favorite.
Jonah never watched Fred.
That is insane.
I don't really watch much besides sports.
What about Smiling Orange or whatever it was?
Annoying Orange.
Annoying Orange,
Ooh.
yeah.
I do know what that is.
I have not seen that,
It's a bunch of talking fruit.
and
Yeah.
I don't even
Okay.
know how
I know
long.
that.
Can we start uploading YouTube videos of Annoying Orange?
No, we're not.
Start having AI videos of Annoying
Of
Orange.
annoying. I keep getting all those AI Bigfoot videos.
I'm getting Star Wars ones now too.
So the troopers, yes. Mine is mostly Bigfoot, and some of those are hilarious. It just goes to show that I can sit down and watch pretty much anything. I watched like a 15-minute long video of a AI Bigfoot staying in a haunted house, and it was. I regret watching it, but it was funny.
I'd watch the storm. Like if they made a Stormtroopers movie, like out of AI.
I would watch it.
I would watch
so fast, so good.
Have you guys watched it? Have you watched it?
What?
The Stormtroopers AI?
No.
Or,
You get the Bigfoot ones?
No.
Have
I
I not
don't
seen
be
you
on
any?
TikTok.
You
I
think
got
s-
banned on my main account.
I forgot. You don't see any? Are they not on IG?
I don't be on IG.
I've seen some on IG.
If anything,
I
I
don't
be
get
on
on.
my spam.
I don't get on Instagram.
Do you follow my spam?
I didn't even know you had one.
Oh.
I thought that was like. I don't know.
Do you have Instagram?
Yeah, but I'm never on it.
I didn't know you had one.
I get on there whenever, like, people send me stuff.
Yeah, it's weird. We're on like. Are you on TikTok mostly?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, y'all are on TikTok. I'm on IG. If anything,
Yeah, I don't know. IG's got some crazy stuff on there, so it's
IG's mostly funny. Like my timeline's not crazy though.
like just like actually scrolling on IG is fine, but if you like when you go to Reels,
Oh,
I can't be on Reels. It's bad.
yeah. I don't know.
But whenever I'm scrolling through IG, I see normal stuff. You know what I mean? Like some sports.
Well, yeah, like what the timeline is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
the
The
timeline's
timeline's fine, but the second you click on Reels, it's
It's just straight out of
it's a whole new world.
You might as well be watching like the Woodstock videos.
What?
Woodstock 99. You heard about Woodstock 99?
Huh?
The 3-day event that was like crazy. Like,
Oh, that's the.
They have like a whole Netflix documentary about it.
Yes, I knew that there was a Netflix thing.
They have, like Korn played there and like Limp Bizkit.
Yes, I remember seeing that. I have no idea really what it is, but I do remember seeing that.
Biscuit.
What?
What do you mean? Who is Limp Bizkit?
Y'all just looked at me like I just said, "Who's Michael Jordan? Who's Limp Biscuit?"
That's like-
who's Limp Biscuit?
That is like the same thing almost, dude. It's kind of crazy.
Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit.
If you heard a song, maybe you know.
No.
You don't know who Limp Bizkit is.
No.
Okay, I'm about to ask you guys something. I'm like hoping you know who I'm talking about. You guys know who Outkast is, right?
Who?
Outkast.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Nobody knows.
I just said I do, bro. I know who Outkast is.
You don't.
Do you know Outkast?
I've asked so many people that, or I played Outkast. I was like, "Who's this?" No one knows who Outkast is.
That's
anymore.
I'm pretty sure I do.
You know the "I'm Sorry, Miss Jackson" that song. I'm sorry. Miss
Yeah,
Jackson.
I know Outkast.
Ooh, I am for real. That's Outkast. They just got inducted in the Rock.
I actually, I just,
and nobody knew that
I
that
didn't
was
know that.
Outkast. Yeah, and nobody knew like
I just watched a music video the other day, or something like that.
Outkast is good.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I swear. I swear.
Nah, I believe you be watching
No, you
like
didn't.
the most craziest things.
Russ will
Yeah.
randomly flip
Yeah.
his like camera around to his laptop, and we'll see like the most random highlight
you
reels
see?
of all
You sent
time.
me a video. What were you watching the other day?
There's
guy
no
driving through Marion.
Oh yeah,
What?
he sent me a video of a guy just driving through Marion, like a dude like had it on TV.
That might have been me.
Yeah, we were playing.
Yeah. Wait, what?
We were playing 2K, and he just randomly.
No, I'm saying
That
he
was
sent
you?
me-
You filmed yourself driving through Marion?
I drove through Marion
Hey,
videoing.
Hey, dude. He recorded.
Were
it and
you in the
watched
car?
himself.
And you just
in the
replayed
car. That's why you looked over at him, because Austin was in the car.
We did a Benton video where we just recorded that one.
Are you just drive through places recording?
You doing a Southern Illinois tour?
It's a tour of Southern Illinois.
And we were planning on driving through Mount Vernon, but my AC was out, and we just ate some really hot Little Caesars pizza, so we were like sweating so bad. So whenever I go on my Wyoming trip, I'm videoing the whole way there.
There's no way.
That's actually high.
Can you live stream it so I can watch it?
Live stream it.
Yeah.
I might.
Wyoming. You going to Wyoming?
No.
Ah,
Wyoming.
You're driving.
He'd only fly there. Yeah, I'm driving. We're going around the whole country.
Who?
Me, Hayden Smith, the one that keeps FaceTiming. Hey, we could live stream it. He could FaceTime you.
no.
Yeah, I think.
Nah, y'all gotta FaceTime me when you're in Yellowstone, though. Like,
I
for
probably
real.
will.
Because I want to see if
I want to see the Grand King.
We're going to the Grand Canyon.
Yellowstone is the most beautiful place.
We're going up to Wyoming,
It's alright.
like to Yellowstone. We're going down through Salt Lake City to Las Vegas, going to the Grand Canyon, Albuquerque, El Paso, San Antonio, and then Austin, Fort Worth, Dallas, and then we're coming back up through Memphis and then home.
What are you?
How long is
Are
your
you
trip?
just doing this just to record?
No, no. If I drove through Memphis for fun, I don't know if I'd make it out alive. Memphis is almost worse than St. Louis, I think.
It is.
Memphrica?
Yeah, it's pretty risky over there in Memphis.
What do you mean by that?
Just,
Why is that, Russ?
just gang
It's not-
violence, you know.
It's not that bad.
Whenever I walked out of the Grizzlies game, walking down Beale Street, I felt like somebody was watching me.
They
Why?
were. Everybody's watching everybody out there. But
Don't touch my
Hey,
feet.
can you-
Don't touch my feet.
well, if you could scoot over a little bit, your feet.
I was here. All right, I'm in my spot. You stay in your lane, bro.
Stand him, bro.
What were we talking about before I talked about video and marrying?
I don't know who brought. Did you bring? You brought that up?
Jonah brought it up.
Oh, I think we were talking about random things that you would watch. You like
yeah.
we were playing 2K. You turned it around. And he's like, I like watching trains. It was just a video of trains going. I was like, what?
Do you not watch trains?
No,
Were you not? You've never been like fascinated with
I was
trains.
never a train kid. No.
I used to have like this DVDs disc
Thomas.
called like I Love Toy Trains. Like it was like an actual show. It was like toy trains like going around. Like they'd like talk about the trains and stuff. And then I'd watch Thomas the Train. That's classic.
I used to have a Thomas the Train like disc, but it was like an interactive thing. It was like a movie on a DVD player.
Oh, I
Back
think
in the
I've.
day, that thing was fun.
I was more of a Yo Gabba Gabba kid.
Yo Gabba Gabba was tough.
I watched that a little bit, but I wasn't like huge.
Some other ones. Wow Wow Wubsy.
Do you know Team Umizoomi?
Team Umizoomi was a. That's a good one.
No, I kind of didn't like Team Music.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
The green robot was cool.
Bubble Guppies.
Bubble Guppies was tough.
Bubble.
Team Umizoomi was lame. I ain't gonna lie.
What?
I didn't-
George Super Y.
Super
Yes.
Wild was tough,
Here
too.
and there, it was always on at my great grandma's.
What about
Dora?
Dave?
Some Dora.
Yeah, I watched Little
I was
Dora.
more-
I was
I
more
was
of a
Dora and
Diego.
Yeah, I was about to say I was more of
I
a
was-
Diego
I was
kind
Some
of
Dora and
guy.
Diego.
I was more of a Dora. I was more of a Dora. Diego is like your cousin you'd see like once a month. You know what I mean? Like
that kind of is like the cousin you see.
I watched Dora, I think, more. I don't know. They were both really good, though.
I'm trying to think of some. There's one that's in my head that I can't think. Oh, the Backyardigans.
Backyardigans were good.
I never
Um,
watched Backyardigans.
Nihao Kai Lan.
Octonauts.
You guys watch that?
So what is it?
Nihao Kai Lan.
Yeah.
I think I have. Yeah.
Octonauts.
That's the
Octonauts.
That's the
Octonauts
old
was
guy
good.
and then the
Chuggington?
chick with pigtails.
Chuggington, I love Chuggington. Yeah, I was a train kid. You know, I love Chuggington.
What's the Special Agent Ozone right there?
Oh, that was good.
that
I
was-
actually was trying to get back into it like a year ago. I'm not joking.
Russ, are you serious?
No,
It's
you-
all part of
The way
the
he
plan.
said that with a straight face, like
He
just
was like,
yeah.
I got back into that.
That's crazy. And it was a banger show. though.
You know what I watch once a year? Mystery Incorporated.
What's
Scooby Doo. Mystery.
Oh,
I watch it like once a year. I could watch that show. Like now.
I like the movies better than the TV shows.
they have some good movies.
The movies are pretty good, yes. There's one like the Cyber Attack or something. You guys know that movie? Like Scooby Doo Cyber Attack.
I didn't see that one.
I've probably seen them. I just can't remember them. I feel like I watched.
I've
a
seen
lot
so
of
many of them.
Scooby Doo.
I like the WWE one.
Oh, those are pretty cool.
Yes,
I used to watch it like every day. I'm not
That one's
joking.
tough.
I used to have.
Isn't there two of them?
There's two, yeah, two real life ones, and then they have a lot of animated ones.
Yeah, the real life ones. There's the one that's like a. I can't even explain it. I don't even know why I'm gonna try. Those are stupid. They're at like the big dinner thing, and then it's like the ghost comes
Oh, yeah.
flying in. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about?
Is that the
one's
first
good.
one?
Yeah, I think. And then there's the dinosaur one where they're at like the park and
Yeah.
like the dinosaur.
And then they got like the Scrappy Doer, so like the little
Yeah.
the little dog.
Mm.
Did you guys ever watch Gravity Falls? You guys big on that show?
I got into that for a while, but I never like fully finished.
I could rewatch that show right now and be entertained.
Are you serious?
Yes, I love that
I
show.
don't know that I could do that.
That show is so good.
I haven't seen it in forever.
I rewatched it like 4 times.
Like the whole thing.
Yes.
That is insane. I can't rewatch things.
I'm
Once
big
I
about
watch
it.
something, I just don't want to watch it again. The only thing I can do that with is like Star Wars. Like I can sit there and rewatch Star Wars, but
I
that's
can
about
watch
it.
Harry Potter and Twilight
I
over
couldn't do
and over
that.
and over again.
I couldn't do it.
And Stranger Things for some reason.
I can't. I don't know what it is. It's just not something.
I'm big about it. Like I'm rewatching Goldbergs right
Like
now.
movies, I could do movies. I could rewatch a movie, but TV series no.
Really? I'll rewatch Naruto.
No. I can rewatch movies left and right, but I can't watch the same TV show.
Rush, you watch
more than
anime?
once.
Nah.
Excuse me.
My friend's trying to get me into it, but I never got into it.
What did he try to get you into? Like what show?
One Piece, like not the
Isn't that one that's like
Oh,
super
the one
long?
on Netflix?
the animated one, not the.
The animated one is 1,000 episodes and counting.
Isn't that long? Like long?
Yeah, they're
it
trying to
was-
get me. Trying to get
You're
me.
never
to
going
watch.
to finish it.
They told me to try
You
to
need
watch
to
it.
like Naruto or
How do they make 1,000
Sesser-Valier
episodes of
something.
that?
Huh?
How do you make 1,000 episodes of a TV show? That's kind of insane.
It's because I made it.
They're writers and they got nothing else to do but write.
You wrote it, huh?
Yeah.
But you couldn't watch the show.
No, because I'm still making them.
Right. This guy doesn't even know what's going on anymore. He's just writing what comes to his head.
John, do you have any input on like TV shows you watch or anything?
No, I don't really watch like shows or any. Like I honestly don't. I seem like an old man, but like when I'm watching stuff, it's like theological debates, political debates.
Yeah, but you've always kind of been like that, though. Like watching stuff like that.
Yeah, and playing video games. Like or sports. If sports are on, I'm gonna be watching sports. But I just watch some political or theological thing. You guys can vouch for that. Like that's all I'm watching.
Yeah, we used to be in history class. You'd always be watching that stuff.
Did you ever watch Jubilee? And like,
the middle grounds.
yes, I like watching those. We'd watch them all year last year. Well, I guess junior year. I mean, junior year we'd watch those all year, second semester, in a class called anthropology, because the class is so bad.
Studying man. Is that what that is?
Anthropology is like study of like different cultures and stuff like that. It wasn't a bad class. It was just like interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't know. I honestly forgot what it is. This because I didn't pay attention to crap ton.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like I didn't really watch a lot of YouTube, but the YouTube stuff I did watch was like YouTube commentary, stuff like that.
Hey, what about KOT4Q?
Can
you get a fourth
quarter? Dude's a dog.
Kenny?
Can you beach him?
That sounds familiar. The first thing you said threw me off.
That's
He's-
his name on YouTube.
He's the only reason that sports media world is what it is today.
He's crazy. He's really smart. Yeah,
Do you watch his YouTube videos ever? Like
I used to
not
watch
the sports games, like when he's playing games. I mean, I'm talking about like he does like analysis after big games and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
Like-
I used to watch all his videos back in the day. Like he was
Did you
like,
watch his like his Sporkle quizzes
mhm,
all the time? Like
dude,
that's how I got into.
Yeah, that's how I
him.
got into sports quizzes.
Did you
too.
watch his quizzes?
I was already into him, so like I still watched him because I watched his
Or
his
his
vid-
rebuilds?
His
I watched
rebuilds.
his
That's
video.
how Nick and rebuilds.
I've seen him do those, the 2K rebuild.
I was so into him at one point, like where he was literally the only thing. He was literally the only thing I watched. Like I'd watch his baseball videos, I'd watch his rebuilds, watch his pickle. He started doing baseball ones, and then I'd watch his videos like after games.
He's a Sox fan. It's a shame. Chicago sports fan. He's a Sox fan.
Like, he still made good rebuild videos for baseball.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch his baseball one?
He's one of the goats of sports YouTube. Like maybe
No
the
doubt.
goat. He's
A lot of people
he's awesome.
throw Chris Smoove in there. I don't know about that.
No,
I like Chris Smoove a lot, but like he's not GOAT.
I never watched Chris move
Never.
consecutively.
I used to watch him like 5th, 6th, and 7th grade.
I feel like one of the only like content creators that I like constantly watch is probably MMG.
Oh, MMG is good. I've never gotten into him huge, but like for a while it was.
I was like every night to go to sleep, I would turn on MMG and just fall asleep watching him do
You know who
Wheels Mutt?
the Wheel of Mutt.
Somebody you guys probably have no clue who it is. Is this guy named Param Crow or something like that. He made a bunch of college football videos. I'm sure he still does it, but I just gotten out of it. But like he'd make a bunch of college football videos and like rebuild stuff like that. I even like started watching his Twitch live streams. How much I got into him. Like I started commenting on him.
The only person I really got into like that was Lachlan. And like
Fortnite. Jonah was big on
Mr.
Lachlan. I
I
remember
was
that.
big on with Lachlan.
I never watched like people playing Fortnite.
If I did, it was always Laserbeam just because he was like,
Oh yeah,
I
actually
couldn't
no.
stand
take the
Laser
game
Beam.
serious.
I was a Lachlan guy, bro.
I couldn't stand his voice.
I loved Laserbeam actually. I used to watch him all the
Like,
time.
if
I was
that
a
was like-
Lachlan over Laserbeam.
If I watched Fortnite, it was
I
definitely
was.
Laserbeam.
He knows what it is.
Just because he was trolling.
What about Mr. Fresh Asian?
He's too sweaty, dude.
dog.
He's too good at the game for me to watch. I don't like watching good
Who was the
people.
guy
I
that
like
played
watching
with
funny
Laser
people.
Beam a lot?
It was
Miss-
Fresh.
It was? Okay.
Like the pro.
That's
it
what
was
I thought.
probably Fresh. He was a dog.
Didn't Laser Beam do stuff with Mr. Beast or something like that? Or
Yeah, he was in something.
yeah.
I think.
Do you watch Mr. Beast still?
I
Never did.
swear I sometimes if I see an intriguing video I will. There's one video I always go back to and it's eating the like $100,000 ice cream. I will always watch that video. Because like the ones where they eat the most expensive food and it goes up and up, I always watch those every time I see it.
I like watching his videos. And whenever I'm scrolling through Facebook, like a video from like 8 months ago will
You
pop
scroll
up.
on Facebook.
Yes. Dude, sometimes I get so bored I scroll on
I'm not
Facebook.
gonna lie, that might be new meta, bro.
No, it is not.
You might call me old and everything.
You-
but scrolling on Facebook,
Dude.
We're
sometimes
ums
you
now.
see some good comedy.
Who's we?
Or some good like.
I'm in
sports.
my
All
I'm in my prime.
Hey, and also you see some good food on there. Like, for a
Good
fat
food.
man, you like every food, but like I'm telling you, you find some good food on there.
I'm sure you do, but like if you're looking for food, go on Pinterest or something.
No, go on
Pinterest.
Facebook. Facebook, they show you how to make it. You know what I mean? They show you everything. And then you see some Mr. Beast after you watch that. So you have a 35-minute video to watch while you're eating or making the food.
That's interesting. Like the whole video's on there.
Yes.
Why not just go to his YouTube channel?
No, because I'm already locked in on the Facebook. Why would I go to his YouTube channel?
That is insane that you guys can just scroll on Facebook like that.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like TikTok.
Nah, I can't. Mine's not like that. Mine's
You know there's like movies that get uploaded to Facebook?
I've watched probably 7 movies on a TikTok live. Or just a TikTok
A
video.
lot.
But they like, wait,
Watch.
TikTok Lives, they do them too?
I watched Shrek on TikTok live one day.
I like watching them the AI stories. I usually tune into them, but then like,
AI story.
I know, and then they get to the
and
good
then-
part,
and then it's nowhere to be found.
and then you like keep scrolling, and then they replay what you already
Mhm.
watched too.
Yeah, then
Wait,
like
oh yeah. It's like it's usually Reddit stories.
Yeah.
Are you talking about? Yeah.
and then like you can never find the next.
The next part is so
Yeah.
hard to find. I've gotten so skilled at finding the next part. It's insane.
It takes me like I
It
usually
takes
wait.
Broken Jubal. Those parts are like the hardest. Well, I used to get them all in one video,
Yeah.
and then out of
Now they're
nowhere,
just
they
an
just started
ass.
cutting them off, and you got to find the next.
Because they gotta make money.
So stupid. I hate that. I wish
Sometimes it takes. I just waste like 30 minutes just watching those videos.
just trying to find the
I don't
second
even
part.
find it
I
anymore.
just
I just skip it.
I can't. It makes
I-
me mad if I don't find
I
it.
can't. It's like a cliffhanger, you know.
Yes, I have to know what happens.
It literally means nothing to my life.
Oh no, this doesn't affect me or my day in any way, shape, or form. But if I don't find it, it's gonna eat at me for the rest of the day. It's Broken Jubal. It's
I love TikTok though. You know what I mean? Like, if I didn't have TikTok to watch those stories, I wouldn't be hearing about what happened to Jenna. You know,
yeah, like I wouldn't be as entertained, you know. Like
what'd Jenna do after taking her brother to school? You know, you gotta figure that out.
you gotta know, or else.
Okay. What's going on with Antonio Brown?
Oh, he's got.
Oh, bro, that was
attempted
insane.
murder charge.
Yeah.
Dude, I got a notification. I was playing Xbox the other night, and I just see murder charge Antonio Brown. I about like fell over. Like, I'm not even joking. Like,
I was like,
I didn't know the
I seen
CTE
that, I
was
like,
that bad.
Wait, that
I-
can't be real.
I knew he was going crazy. I knew he was making rap music for a while. I
Le'Veon
didn't.
Bell was making rap music for a while. I think it's just the Steelers organization.
Didn't Le'Veon Bell get canceled recently too? Or something? I was reading some on Twitter.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've not tapped in with Le'Veon Bell anymore.
Neither
I
am
thought he was.
My favorite running back ever, too.
yeah, I remember when he
As a runner.
was
Not
with the
even Jamal
Jets.
Charles.
Huh?
Not even Jamal Charles.
I do love Jamal. Jamal's my guy.
Let go, Chief.
Like
Let go,
when,
Chief.
when Le'Veon went to the Chiefs for the one
Why were
season,
they
bro,
freaking
that was the
out for
happiest
that?
I've ever been in my life.
You guys have seen that video, right? Jamal Charles announcing the Chiefs pick.
No.
And he's like,
Let go, Chief.
he's got a speech impediment, and the Chiefs like let him announce the pick, and it's like, he starts stuttering, and then he's at the end he's like, "Let go, Chief."
No, he can't read.
That's what it
Is that what it is? Oh, well, he can't read. He's like with the 47th pick,
He can't read, so they literally just set him up, and I just felt so bad.
and then after he announced it, he goes, "Let go, Chief." It's like, dude, you can't put him up there knowing that he can't do that.
I can see myself doing that though. Like going up there and like butchering it that bad.
I don't know. If
Well, it's like it's
worse.
one thing to just mess it up, but it's another to know that he has problems with speaking like that and send him up there.
Chief Legend.
I used to like watch. I used to play him with him. Madden 15, Madden 16, Madden 17. I used to play with him all the time.
He was so good, dude.
You remember Eddie Lacy?
Cheeseburger Eddie, baby, that's a Bama boy.
Did see crazy how big he got?
Packer, baby. He's a Packer.
Led the
awesome.
league.
I need to go back to 2015. We need to build a time machine.
He had like 1,300 rushing yards one year, didn't he?
Who?
The
Ed-
Packers
Eddie
need to be
Lacy.
Good again.
I thought you were talking about Charles.
James Charles. I meant Jamal Charles.
Hey, I got a question.
Can we leave? We're wrapping this up, right?
Jamal, what do you think the NFC North is going to look like this year?
Oh boy,
Are you talking about like
Lions.
standings, final standings?
Lions obviously.
Lions,
think-
rest.
Lions, and then it's
What'd
gonna
you
be
say?
Packers too.
Lions, and then the rest.
I like the Packers, like a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I
I
feel
think
like
Bears are finishing last.
Nah, I don't know.
I don't know.
It'll be close.
Bears like they keep like they're kind of like Texas used to be. Like they'd get hyped up and then like they just like go like 8-5. I like the Bears are gonna do something like that. You know
Well,
what I mean?
I think it'll. Who's the Vikings? Did the Vikings?
The Vikings didn't really have a.
Didn't they
that
trade away
much-
I
Sam
just don't know
Darnold or
if I
something?
trust a
they're
year
rocking
one
with
JJ.
JJ McCarthy. So
Yeah.
I like JJ McCarthy, but like I don't know if he's ready to like lead a
I'm-
team like that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. I don't know. It all
Jefferson's
depends on
still
how
there,
JJ
isn't he?
plays.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
I
best in the game.
I think the Bears finished last personally.
That's what I thought. I'm thinking it's probably going to be Lions, Packers, Vikings, Bears, or
No.
Vikings and Bears. Might
I think it's one of the toughest
but I think
divisions.
I think Lions and Packers are locked at the 1 and 2 spot.
There's no way the Bears finish last. Like actually,
Well,
I don't
their,
think there's.
their off season. They had a pretty good off
They're
season.
gonna
Not
be
only with their
pretty
roster, but with their staff changes too.
They're the
It
best.
changes a big difference. They might now have some quarterback development, and
I think they
Caleb
could-
Williams might be. He might
Williams
be
is
coming
a dog.
Up. He might be coming up. His like I was watching some clips. He's way more mobile than I thought. And he's got an arm. So
I don't think he's bad. I think he will be good. For sure.
I think the Bears have potential to be good, but I'm just not sold on it yet. You know what I mean? I
think it's their offense. Their
I think
defense
so.
can
The
get the job
defense
done.
They gotta get
messes
the-
crap up.
They got to
bro.
get
Their
their offense
offense.
moving.
Their O line is their biggest problem. Their left and their right tackle.
They got
Just go
Tooney
watch
now.
film on them two. Them
they're
two are terrible.
blindsided. That's
Hey, they picked up Tooney from
Yeah.
the Chiefs.
Not seen that.
So
That's a great pickup.
we think the
Yeah.
toughest division in the NFL is. You think?
NFC South.
you can't say that with a straight
I mean,
face.
I mean, they finished 9-8, 9-8
It's
across the
definitely-
board.
It's
I mean,
definitely
It
the
really is.
NFC East. It's the NFC East.
Eagles, Ravens.
Eagles, Commanders,
Redskins.
Cowboys.
Wait, Ravens are. Oh, wait,
No,
they're
it's
AFC.
right
I'm
there.
tweaking.
Yeah,
Eagles,
that's-
Commanders,
That's
Cowboys,
AFC North,
Giants.
right?
Yeah.
Ooh. I think the Giants are going to be better. Like a sleeper team this year.
Who the Giants just get?
Dude, there was some guy, I was scrolling on TikTok, it's some guy said like the
Giants Nation.
Ravens and the Packers are going to be the last undefeated teams. And they're going to be like 10-0.
AFC North is also a good candidate, though. Speaking of the Ravens, Bengals.
Oh,
Browns.
AFC North
Steelers,
is tough.
Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Steelers.
That's what I thought we were talking about.
I love
first.
watching AFC North rival games. That's like one of my favorite.
Yeah, I
divisions
feel like
to
those
watch,
are always
just because they're always like into it,
competitive.
like
Hey, AFC West on the come up.
they're the best.
Yeah, us,
Chargers,
Chiefs,
Chargers,
Chargers.
Raiders,
Yeah,
and Broncos.
I say us. I meant the Chiefs, but
Yeah, I don't know that division.
Broncos, Raiders.
You're not on the
Chargers.
Chiefs, dude. Say the Chiefs. That's not your
That's my team. Go Chiefs.
You guys remember when everybody bandwagoned to the Seahawks?
When?
Back in like whenever they like played in those 2 Super Bowls?
Oh,
Yeah.
Everybody was like bandwagon for
The
like,
Legion of Boom got a
yeah.
lot of people over there.
Legion of Boom was fun to watch though. I used to watch Legion of Boom highlights all the time.
Good defense.
great defense.
Cam Chancellor, baby.
Oh, Cam Chancellor, I forgot about him. They need.
Just to think. When are we ever going to see a defense like that again?
I don't think we will, honestly. Like
You saw one better.
Who? Oh my God.
15 Broncos.
Like,
No
I thought-
fly
No
zone.
fly zone. I was about to say that's it.
I thought he was about to say the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I thought he was too. That's
No.
what it was.
Chiefs has some good defenses, but none of them like that.
Not the no fly zone.
Nah,
Like none
there's
of.
too many stars. It was just like a Warriors defensive team.
I would like. I think the no-fly zone is a good candidate to be better than the
It's close
Legion
for
of
sure.
Boom.
Yeah, they're
It's
definitely
definitely
neck
up there.
I'm trying to think who they had on that squad. Aqib Talib. Oh, was one of their corners. Obviously, Von Miller was that guy, and
Justin Simmons coming through.
He ruined Cam Newton's superhero.
dude,
And-
he messed up Newton and the Panthers.
Yeah.
Like,
Was it 24-10 or 24-17 or something like that?
yeah.
24-10, I think.
You have 2 straight fumbles?
Yeah.
Are we talking about the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl 50.
Is it when Cam Newton just stared at the ball?
Yeah.
I remember.
I still can't believe that. I think that was a one-score game, wasn't it? That wasn't.
No, it's 2-score. 24-10, I
Was
think.
it?
Or Dez, what was it? Do you know?
What?
Super Bowl 50.
Yeah, Broncos.
Manning's
Panthers, Super
final
Bowl.
game.
I thought that was a one-score game.
Super Bowl 50.
Just like a Broncos Panthers Super Bowl. Are you good over there? I see you deleting a lot.
28.
I thought Vinny followed me.
See, you can't even blame
You know
that on
Vinny?
me.
Lieber?
It didn't
Yeah, I
even
thought
come
he
up.
followed me for a second.
Legend.
24.
Vinny texted me earlier, but I didn't look at it. I don't know what he said.
Vinny?
Yeah.
24-10.
I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Someone made a fake account of me.
Again?
Well, like on Instagram or
Again, that's happened before.
what?
Oh, I thought so. I could have sworn it did.
Have you seen all those like fake Instagram accounts, like different people, like from your school or whatever? Like
No,
it's like of our school too.
Well,
But
Vinny just said someone made one of him, so.
maybe that's who followed me.
Oh,
Yeah,
do not follow that back. Hold on, Vinny posted it on a story. Go look at that.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
just.
they just made one away too, I think.
Russell Hayden just had one made of him.
Why
Really?
is this the new
Yeah, I
thing?
gotta take it down.
Yo, have you guys been getting texts about you have an unpaid toll?
Yes. I've
Yes.
been those
You
for
guys been
about-
getting that recently?
Yeah, I thought I was the only
I've
one.
never been through a tollway in my entire life, and just keep getting them. Yeah, Vinny,
Honestly, why would you go through a toll? You know, you can easily avoid
it's,
it.
it's literally an option on maps. Avoid tolls like that. It takes away. I don't understand the point of going through one.
Yeah, the state just like tries to get you to pay money for like taxes to like
Literally everything.
fund the roads is what it's supposed to be for.
Stupid.
I just avoid it.
Oh yeah, there's no. Just why go through them?
Hey, did I ever tell you about my fear of bridges? I think I got over it the other day.
Oh, your fear of bridges? I thought you said what your favorite bridge is.
No, I can tell you what my least favorite is.
You have a least favorite bridge.
Is
Yes.
it the one in Kentucky?
Like the one going to Kentucky, the
Okay.
Brookport Bridge, like the blue one.
Mm-hmm.
I hate
Oh,
that
the
bridge.
Why? I like that.
Is
bridge.
that where you
You
go through
like
Cape?
it?
Why do you not like it?
Dude, I feel like I'm just about to collapse. It's been
It's wobbly.
No,
like
it's not.
it's like metal
The Blue
gray.
Bridge?
Me and Jackson went over there on the Blue Bridge like I'd say a month and a half ago. It was cool.
I hate that.
No,
bridge.
Yes.
it's so skinny and it's like
It is narrow.
It's been repaired like a million times. It feels like
I've only been over it twice.
I've
I
only
like
been
it.
over it like 2 or 3 times, and I avoid it every single time like I can.
I don't ever
I-
feel like
I
I
mean,
have
like-
a problem with.
I don't like going over bridges,
So you
but
don't
I,
go to Paducah? Like you don't take that way to Paducah?
no, I just go to the interstate. I don't know. I think I got over the fear though, because we went to Nashville a couple weeks ago to the CMA Fest, and we went over a bunch of bridges, and I think I'm over bridges now.
That's good.
At least not as bad as I
Where's
was.
the CMA Fest?
Nashville on Broadway,
Oh, okay.
on the riverbank.
Banger City.
It's pretty cool. Like I think I'm gonna go back to CMA Fest like every year. At least try, because that was
What is
cool.
CMA Fest?
A bunch of like new country artists play, and then
Oh
like
yes, I'm
late at night, like
an idiot. I forgot that.
late at night, like the more established country artists play, like Jason Aldean, like Riley
Yeah.
Green, all them.
I'm
I've
not.
seen him perform once.
I'm not big on
Which
country.
one?
I don't know.
Riley Green.
He's pretty cool. We were gonna stay. Weren't we gonna stay late? We were gonna stay late, but it was like really late. It was like 11 o'clock at night. Would have got back like 3 in the morning. I'm
ever
gonna.
been
I'm gonna go.
Tailgates and Tall Boys?
Huh?
You ever been to Tailgates and Tall Boys?
No.
That's fun. That's
I'm just not a big country guy. I don't know.
I'm not either.
I could listen to some, but that's definitely not my preferred choice.
Concerts are good. They're fun.
I don't know. I just couldn't see myself going to one.
Did you see Brendan Lake at CMA Fest? We didn't go that day, but like Brendan Lake was singing Gratitude. Like everybody was singing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I did see that. I'm not the biggest fan of Brandon Lake.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, me neither.
He's a worship artist.
Why don't you like him?
A lot of reasons. He's a little questionable on some of his actions. Just-
He's friends with Jelly Roll.
I like Jelly Roll.
I'm friends with Jelly Roll.
Are you?
I only know one song by Jelly Roll.
First you made One Piece, now you're friends with Jelly Roll.
I mean, I am. I mean, we're both part of a club.
What club, Russ?
Fat Club.
So me and Tyrese Halliburton are friends.
Why?
I don't know if there's a club for it. I mean, I'm not part of whatever club it is. I'm part
You
of
just
Fat
said you're a part of the club.
Yeah.
I'm part of Fat Club. I don't know what part of club would you guys be in?
Skinny.
Skinny. Jonah, you're not really skinny, Jonah. You got a little chunk on you.
Wow. That is insane.
Okay.
Like Dez, you could see some abs. You know what I mean? Like you got a little chunk on you.
I got a little bit of a stomach.
I need some chunk on me. I'm still too little.
I like them big. I like them chunky.
We did forget about Madagascar.
Madagascar, I
I don't know how we
forgot.
about
You're welcome for
Madagascar.
the. I think Moto likes you. I forgot about that. Dude, that.
I don't know why Madagascar
that's a
2
good
might
show.
be top 5.
Madagascar is so good.
The penguins, dude. You guys remember Mr. Popper's penguins?
If they made a movie
Yes.
about just the penguin,
There
no,
is a
they
movie
did. They
about
did.
Just the penguins.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's like the.
I was imagining in my mind as
You were. Dude. What was that? They made a movie about just the penguins.
Yo,
Are we serious?
what was the movie called?
I don't know.
Was
I
it-
just remember Kowalski analysis. That's all I remember. And then the one that always like ate the stuff. What was his name?
Every time, like when you said that, I usually like when people talk about the penguins, I think of that one meme, with the penguin that always eats everything.
Eats
in it.
everything. He's like
I always just think of that.
that one's my favorite.
about the giraffe. You guys remember the giraffe?
Yes, from like the Madagascar you're talking
Yes.
about. There's the giraffe.
That giraffe was so uncoordinated.
King Julian's top 5.
We love you, King Julian.
He's hilarious.
More. Are you talking about Mort or like King Julian action? Like
More.
Mort's funny.
King Julian's pretty cool though, ain't it?
Yeah.
King Julian's cool. What's the other one?
He hosts some bangers. You know what I mean? Like some banger parties.
He throws some ragers.
I don't know what.
There's a lot of good movies. I feel like they don't make movies anymore like they used to. That sounds so old to say, but like, I feel like the movies nowadays just aren't as good.
Hey, the Lion King movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. It makes me cry.
What, like the old Lion King?
Yeah.
Or that's kind of crazy.
The first one used to. Like back in the day, yeah.
You guys seen the Mufasa movie?
No.
I've not. No.
It's pretty good. It's not
So
bad.
you should start doing movie reviews. Like, did you go to the movies to see that?
Yeah.
You should start doing movie reviews.
That's a pretty good movie. Let me start right now.
That's how I figure out, bro. I figure out if movies good or bad from him.
Yeah, I personally thought it was a good movie. I'm not into musicals, and there was a lot of songs in it, and I still
And
thought it was
Mufasa?
Oh yeah, Mufasa's
Yeah, not
like a
watching it.
musical pretty much. But I mean, I'm not a fan of musicals, but I liked it. I thought it was good.
How about Lilo and Stitch?
Peak.
Are you gonna? Did you watch the live action?
It is so good. Wall-E, Lilo and Stitch, my two favorite animated movies right there. The Lilo and Stitch live action movie was amazing.
Is it still in theaters right now?
I went not last weekend, but the weekend before.
Because I know the Minecraft
Saw
movie's
it.
in there forever, but I don't know if the Lilo's.
Well, it usually depends on how good the movie's doing, like in the box office. I don't know what the ratings are on it, so
If it's still in there, I might go watch it next week. Because I was gonna go watch it. Then I was house sitting this week.
yeah, it's good.
Should I go watch the animated version first, or
It's this. I'd probably. I think the animated one's better. I'm just a fan of the older ones though.
Are you gonna watch
Like everything.
How to Train Your Dragon live action?
I will definitely 100% be watching that.
Yeah.
when does that come out?
It's
I-
out.
it came out yesterday, I think.
Yeah,
Should I go watch it Saturday?
it's a good.
Today is Saturday.
Hey, it's Saturday, dude.
Obviously, I'm not talking about today.
Well, you said Saturday, and it is Saturday, so we just thought we should let you know.
Would you like to go watch it next Saturday? It's out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Jurassic
3D.
Jurassic World or something comes out.
Oh yeah, that
I
Jurassic
stopped
World
watching
comes
those.
out.
Superman.
That comes out. Really?
In July or something like that. Like July 2nd or something like that. Or July 11th. I think there's some other movie coming out soon. There's a movie about Germany back in the 1940s coming out in October. I didn't want to say what it like really was about because I don't know what will happen.
I think we know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I didn't know that they were making a movie like that.
they are. Do you remember watching the trailer?
We're watching.
We're watching.
I feel like I have to watch it.
I don't know. I'm a big history guy. Like what?
I actually history is my favorite subject.
Same.
And my favorite part of history is the Star Wars part.
I didn't have.
That's based off a true
Yeah,
story.
imagine like growing up like watching Star Wars,
I did.
like as it came out. Which no, if
Oh,
it, as it came out, like it wouldn't have made as much sense though.
Well, it would have because if the prequels weren't a thing, it would have made sense to us.
You know what's crazy though, like how he was thinking about all that before like it all like actually.
Before he actually put it together, there's a lot of stuff that goes into Star Wars. Like a lot of things, like little minor things that happened in the movies that changed everything about it.
Yeah.
What is so funny?
I don't understand Star Wars at all.
It's
So
peak, dude. You know, canonically, Darth Maul
Yeah.
has earrings because the actor forgot to take his out during the filming.
Actually.
I swear. The actor for Darth Maul forgot to take his earrings out during the filming. So now, canonically, Darth Maul wears earrings. It's like comic books and everything.
That's awesome.
You know, they had to make up a backstory behind a purple lightsaber because Mace Windu said he wanted one. Mace Windu didn't want to... Or, Mace Windu, I'm an idiot. Samuel L. Jackson didn't want to play the part if he couldn't have a purple lightsaber. So George Lucas had to make up an entire backstory about purple lightsabers just for Samuel L. Jackson to get one.
It's crazy how Samuel L. Jackson's in that movie.
He gets what he wants. It's Samuel L. Jackson.
I mean-
I think it's crazier that Liam Neeson's in it.
what are we talking? Wait. Samuel Jackson and Liam Nelson.
And
Liam
earrings.
Neeson. Well, that's not as important.
They're in
Samuel L.
Star
Jackson
Wars?
is like a big part of Star Wars.
Really?
And Liam Neeson, yes. Those are like two of the most important characters of the prequels.
So disinterested.
I'm
See,
very
this-
interested.
The bag of Star Wars is too deep.
It's so...
It's
It
too
is
deep.
like an
I'm not
insane
getting
bag
in.
pull. You
It's
got to
too
be
deep,
educated on that.
Educated. I haven't heard that since my auntie.
Do you know who Kylo Ren is?
Oh my gosh.
Kylo Ren?
Yeah.
No.
Disney sold that. You know the original story on him?
No, I did not. The
They
original.
don't... Have you watched the sequels yet?
I've watched him before. Yes, like just in the past.
But you remember him though?
Yeah.
I feel like I shouldn't talk about it because they don't.
I'm not
They don't
gonna watch
care.
Star
Well, I
Wars,
know that's
just
the point. Though
saying.
I don't want to drag this on about something you guys don't care about.
Well, I'm already intrigued in what his actual backstory is. I'm sure.
All
they
right,
are
so
too,
like,
so I wanna know.
no, so okay, so what Disney did. So there was George Lucas's plan, and then there was Disney's plan. They went out with Disney's plan, where it was like Kylo Ren started off as this bad guy, and then he turned into the good guy, like Darth Vader did.
Yeah.
But that wasn't George Lucas's original plan. His original plan was to keep him where he started off as the this guy, bro. Like
But you got the viewers. They're wondering what's happening.
everyone's wondering, right? So George Lucas's idea was that he would start off as this guy who wasn't sure that he was committed to the dark side, but then as the sequels continue to go on, he becomes more tapped in with the dark side, like Vader, but like the opposite of Vader pretty much with his backstory. So it was going to be like 10 times better than it is now because the sequels.
Yeah, didn't like sequels like had a lot of big plans for it, didn't they? And they're like
Yeah, no,
then-
George Lucas was going to do a lot with that, but it's Disney.
Would they like? Why'd they decide? Do you know like anything behind that?
I don't really know because it's Disney. Make it more appealing to kids. Nobody wants to see some guy turn down this dark path. Really, like it was supposed to be like dark, like not for kids. So Disney, obviously,
PG-13 type stuff.
probably. So like Disney being trying to appeal to the kids, had to switch it around like that.
I know they did you see they made some type of Star Wars like show like for little kids, like it has
The new one
literally has none of the original characters or something like that.
They've done that with a couple things though, but yeah, the new one I know what you're talking about. I can't think of what it's called. It's like a little kids show. Yeah, I can't remember the name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
I hate whenever Disney does that.
I think the best thing that Disney's done with Star Wars was the Obi-Wan show. Have you seen that yet?
I haven't got to. It's on there. It's on the list at some
A
point.
lot of people. I've seen some mixed reviews on it. I thought it was amazing. I think you'll love it. That was good.
Oh,
Look, dude, you just don't know ball. I'm telling
What
you.
are we talking about?
We're talking about the offense.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's great. It really is. I could talk about Star Wars for forever.
Got a lot of people you could talk to about it. You know, I mean, since these guys don't know anything, got a couple buddies.
They don't know ball, man.
Star Wars is just mid.
You actually sat down and watched it.
I was forced to, and I did not enjoy it.
That's
I feel like if you're forced to do something, it's like not. as
yeah. No
enjoyable.
one. Yeah, it's like
Okay, well, I wasn't forced to watch it, but I wanted to come to the movie night, so I did. And
Yeah.
it was Star Wars.
look. You just need to sit down one day and start off right and watch the prequels. Not
No, I'm not gonna do
I'm
that.
good.
Hey, I tell you what,
I'm not gonna do that with my
Des,
life.
let me know if you ever want to watch because I got the chronological order. I talked to all my buddies and they helped me
I can
figure it out.
promise
We're chill. We're
that
chill.
day will never come.
We're chill.
You're missing out, man.
I'm not. How
chill.
many hours is that?
Des, we chill? We
There-
chill?
how many hours?
It's
Chill.
9 movies.
We're chill.
Yeah, I'm not
9
gonna-
movies, and
But
then
really, you
they're all-
don't
Oh.
have to watch the sequels.
Oh, we're good.
So it's more like 6 movies.
No, trust me, guys. We're good.
We're cool.
How many hours of Star Wars do
No.
you think there actually is?
No, we're cool,
including the
though.
shows.
Oh,
Like,
including the shows, it's insane. You know they're coming out with a mall TV
Hey,
show.
hey.
They actually are.
Hey, guys, we're good. We're good.
Actually, there's more movies
No,
than that.
no,
because
no,
there's
actually.
because there's Rogue
Actually.
One. There's a Solo movie. Yeah, and then there's like the
No,
Obi-Wan show,
no,
the Ahsoka
we
show,
got-
Bad Batch.
We gotta chill.
It's a lot. Yeah.
We're at 2 hours.
Are you serious?
We're still going.
Dude, that is crazy. I didn't think we'd be able to talk for that long, but here we
My
go.
longest episode's 2 hours and 2 minutes and 21 seconds.
Can we beat that right now?
Probably.
Well, it's-
That was the Race Hickey show.
We still got some stuff that need probably like the FaceTime stuff, and that's I don't know.
We're including the FaceTime stuff.
No, we're not.
Yes.
Wait, what FaceTime stuff?
No, we're not doing that again. It's
I'm
something
so
new.
serious. What are you
Something new other than.
Should I call it?
No, please do not call
Oh.
that FaceTime. Oh my gosh.
I was so confused. Yeah.
I was thinking about calling it tonight.
No,
Russ.
no, we're cool.
If
We're
it
cool.
actually gets called tonight, I'm
We're-
gonna be so mad
That was a text.
because it's church tomorrow.
We're good. Wait, yeah, we're good.
At least they didn't call it on a Sunday morning. Like I gotta wake up at 6 in the morning to go up there to do camera. I tell you about that one morning I was off 3 hours of sleep running the camera.
Oof. Yeah, you did.
Oh, there was a few times you guys had me stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning on a school night.
Yeah, I had
It
school
was the end of
too.
the school year.
We're not in school,
Dude, I was still dying in school.
or we are in school, but like.
Yeah, I
Actually,
still-
technically, that was not me.
I feel like my problem isn't staying awake in school. My problem is waking up to get to school, if anything. Because once I'm up, I'm up.
I just take naps during school.
I can't do that.
I can't. Well, actually, I probably could have this year.
Apparently, I snore.
So
I used to snore 8th grade year in one of my classes.
You
Like I
seem
just,
like a guy who snores, Russ.
like 'cause I'm fat.
I'm not gonna disagree.
wow.
I'm just kidding. You're
I
just
need to get my
family
new
size.
tat.
That's all.
I ain't gonna lie.
Stop.
Where are we stopping?
This guy's trying to flex the tattoo.
No,
on
I
the
sound finna
podcast.
get a new one.
He
I
looked
sound
over.
finna
He
get a
went.
new
He goes.
I didn't. If I was,
Show off the tat. Show
I
off.
would have showed it like this.
No,
to
you
him.
didn't.
I
You
literally
went.
went and did. Whoa.
This guy, he's just doing anything.
This
he
guy,
can
Talan
to-
Alexander, is my biggest hater on planet Earth. Nobody else.
Show
can
off the
top
tat.
it.
Dave.
You do hate him.
Just show off
Someone's
the
got
tat.
to do
Nope.
it.
It's hard. It's hard to display. Like
Yeah.
Just walk up to the camera.
I'm not gonna walk up to the camera.
Why
I
not?
just-
I gotta get inked up here soon too.
Hey, when are you going up to Chicago?
I'm not going to Chicago. I'm just gonna get it
Did
here.
your dad talk you out of it?
Let's all
I
go-
don't have time to go to Chicago.
Let's all go to Chicago and
Dude.
collectively get
I
one.
thought we were gonna go
I
watch a
don't know where I'm
Cubs
gonna get
game
mine.
up in Chicago.
Yeah, what happened to that? I thought you were taking the metro.
John, where are you gonna
Alright.
get yours? Because I'm not going to her. She's booked. Like in May, she was booked till July.
I do tattoos.
No, we're not getting it. I'm either.
I'm not talking
I'm
about-
either gonna get something like here, or I'm just gonna get some in Nashville.
I heard,
when go back to school.
The Ren
You guys at
City.
Ren Lake. That's
Yeah.
where I'm gonna
Yeah.
go.
That's Hallie Smith's dad, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he's really good. He did Wayland's.
Okay,
Yeah, he's good.
I'll probably go to. We'll see.
He's
tattoos.
pretty good. He did
Love tattoos.
What about face tats? Would you give?
Nope.
Dude.
Nope.
I was just seeing you. You said you love tattoos.
Nope. No face tats.
What if it was a cross?
Nope.
What if this girl that was like super into you shows up, but she has like a huge face tat, like
The most beautiful
it's like
woman you've ever seen in your
the
life.
most beautiful woman. But it's like the Mike
she
Tyson
wouldn't be because
face.
she has a face tat.
No, but listen. So listen, it's like you go on this first date, right? It's amazing. She shows up to the second date, Mike Tyson face tattoo with a lip.
Wait, okay, alright. How did this first date go?
It's amazing first date, and she shows up to the second one. Hey, Zona. Face tattoo.
No. Automatic no-go.
Why?
No face tats.
But it's
If-
the Mike Tyson one.
Wait, what is it? She's a 10, but she's a 10, but she shows up second day with a face tat.
Yeah.
0.
That's insane.
Automatic no-go.
It's like the Mike Tyson thing.
Wait.
Like the thing around the eye.
Yeah, the Mike Tyson
No.
one.
I mean, that would give her aura. She like you know.
She looks like she beat me up.
Exactly.
I'll
You
pass.
protect it, bro.
She comes back with a lisp too. Hey, Zona.
No.
That'd be tough.
I wouldn't mind.
I'd feel protected.
Honestly, like who's gonna
I mean,
mess?
sure,
who's
but-
gonna mess with someone that's got the Iron Mike face tat
With the list too, like
with the lip?
I'm good.
that's different.
I'm good.
They can't hold it.
I'd feel more protected if I had Jake Paul, though.
Anyways,
We're not doing that. I can't stand that.
What else you got for us, Russ?
We just gotta be out here by Monday, and it'll be fine.
We're gonna
Continue
All
part
right,
2.
Dez. I don't know if we told you, but we're doing a weekend-long podcast.
Send a picture of you.
To who?
To you.
Us?
Yeah.
honestly, I would enjoy doing podcasts, like a daily podcast talk. I feel like it'd be fun.
When are
I
you
had
gonna?
an
Like,
idea.
just
I had an
like
idea
therapy.
for a podcast.
What happened?
We're starting one at work.
It was,
Or not a podcast, but we're starting. It's called Break Takes or Fast Break, and we're doing so we have 2 15-minute paid breaks, and during it we're just gonna rage.
You working at Walmart
You have
too?
2
We're gonna
breaks
rip-
now?
I have
We
3.
have two paid breaks. We always had 2 paid breaks.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Paid break, lunch, paid
Yeah.
break.
Yeah.
So on those paid breaks, we're gonna do sports takes, and just rage bait people. What are you laughing for? We're on the break.
I was burping.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, dude, I had a podcast
Anyways,
idea.
we're
lined
gonna do
up.
it. So
I was-
stay tuned. It's gonna be
Where are you guys gonna do this at?
at the school.
How many
where
people?
we work
How many
at.
people are there during the summer?
There's a good handful
we
of
have
them.
6 student workers and 3 full-time janitor.
Oh man, shout out Dalton Costa.
He's a dog. He's actually been valid this year.
Did Taco used to work there with you?
Taco worked 2 years ago.
Yeah, he did
You worked
it
last year. Vinny worked there. I'm a 3rd-year veteran.
Third year.
You need to keep working there.
He knows his way.
Just
Can
come
you
back
just
during
keep
the
going
se-
back?
That's my last year.
Jonah's gonna be 37, coming back for the summer job.
Dalton.
Dude, Dalton's
I love Dalton.
Dalton's my guy.
Okay, I'll start working there in your place.
You take me out?
Yeah.
Alright. We're back.
A text message.
Russ, I think you would have enjoyed our podcast that we were gonna do.
The sports stuff?
Hot takes and hot cakes.
Hot takes and hot cake. We can still do it, bro.
You don't know about
When I'm
hot
at
takes
school,
and hot cakes.
those Zoom calls.
Valid. It was a valid idea, but it's pretty expensive because we'd have to buy pancakes every time. We'd have to buy pancakes for every episode, so it wouldn't be very.
You could just make them.
Yeah, but then you have to buy that. Look, it was hot takes and hot cakes. The whole thing was to eat pancakes while talking about sports, because it's hot cakes. But then we were thinking about it, and I'm like, I'm not buying a pancake every day.
Waffles, bro.
But that's not a hot cake. A hot cake is a pancake, not a waffle. And still, I still have to buy waffles. It's like,
Waffles and pancakes are made out of the same thing.
yeah, but it's not the same. Nobody says, hey, let me get that hot cake, talking about a waffle.
I actually do say this.
No, you don't. you are top 5.
I actually haven't had a waffle in so long.
Pancakes are 10 times better than waffles.
What?
I didn't stutter.
Like just butter.
And syrup, obviously.
You put syrup on waffles?
What?
I'm talking about like just
don't?
if we're
What do you put on waffles?
nothing. I
Syrup?
usually just eat it with
Syrup.
I put
What do you put on waffles?
syrup.
This guy just does butter.
No, I usually eat chocolate chip waffles.
Yeah.
And I usually eat like eggs and sausage with it or bacon. I'm not just.
Well, yeah, but you put syrup.
No, I
on
don't
it.
put syrup
Huh?
on them.
What do you think the holes are for, bro?
Not
We can
syrup.
deal with this
Hold
part
your
too.
syrup
No.
back.
No.
Yes.
It's raw.
What's wrong?
No, we're not. No.
What?
Jonah said he likes it raw. Like
What's what?
What, bro?
he's talking about pancakes.
No. I said, are we ready to get back and rolling? And he said, we're probably going to include this part too. He said, it's raw. And then he just said, I like it raw.
I don't like it raw.
Stop. Stop.
Okay. It's a weird one.
I don't know why he said it. It was unprompted.
Just go. Just go.
So, flashback.
What?
We're doing a flashback.
To what?
Dez won Southern Illinois Player of the Year. You know, it was one of Sesser's greatest football seasons of all time.
Glaze.
Come on.
And Dez, you were the Player of the Year for Southern Illinois. You had a lot of yards on the ground. How does it feel to play with the guys? Be a part of that team.
It was amazing. I mean, the team was fun. Practice was probably the best part, though. It was always just trolling. Always trolling, but when we need to lock in, we did. So, but the team was more like a family, and I think that's what needs to continue to happen and go on throughout the rest of that program for it to be go down the same path. But, yeah, that was all just fun.
Yeah, Sesser seems to have like a. You always talk about Sesser seems to have like a really tight knit group. Like everybody can rely on everybody.
Yeah, it's definitely something that I'm grateful for. Like, I legit could, like, you guys can relate. Like, we could talk to anybody in our class.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's one of the benefits of going to a smaller school. You know, everybody knows everybody. Like I could probably name all the people that we graduated high school.
I could, yeah, we can name that.
pretty easily.
I could also, but it's just because I have a.
Insane memory.
You
I
do
don't
have
know how you
insane,
remember half the stuff
like-
that you do.
Yeah. So, you know, Talan, did you go to the football games and watch Dez?
I went to a couple, yeah.
Just a couple?
Yeah, I didn't go to every game
Why?
because I didn't go to some of the away games.
You know, whenever I was in high school, I went to all of Benton's football games.
Well, you do this though, so it's different.
No, but I also played.
Yeah, of course you went to every game then, Russ. Like, there's no way.
So, you know, looking back at Sesser, you know, you had also a lot of mentors, the people you could look up to. It's like Tommy Holder.
Yo, I can't with y'all, bro. I can't with y'all, bro.
I don't know what's so funny.
I don't want to do this.
Go ahead.
Who would you say your guys like mentors? You guys like kind of like helped get you on the right path and like lead you guys through, like help you, give you like a kickstart in life, I guess.
I don't want to go first because I have to think about this.
I would say Brian Lahr was huge for me. Brian Lahr and Shane Garner, like that crew, like the first 2 years I was in high school playing basketball. They were amazing because like I wasn't the best basketball player, especially coming into high school. Like I wasn't very good. I was smaller than everyone else and everything, but like they always just reassured me that like basketball wasn't even like my purpose, honestly, and like my purpose was to be out there to glorify the Lord, and they knew that I had a leadership role in that, so they gave me like so many opportunities to, you know, whether it was, you know, sharing a word before practice or praying over the team or things like that. They always just reassured me in my purpose, and it kind of like really instilled in what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, which is go into ministry and proclaim the word of God. So them two especially, and like even to this day, like they'll tell my dad or Brian especially, like him and my dad are pretty good friends, and he'll say stuff about how encouraging I was and things like that. Those would probably be the two main for me. There's a ton though.
I'm super grateful for the community we had, but if I was to pinpoint, I'd go with them.
I didn't really listen to anybody in high school. I don't know. I was just kind of doing my own thing. And I'm not like trying to sound like I was just like on my own, but like I didn't really get advice from people. I guess Like if I had questions, I would just ask like these guys. Like it wasn't anybody really handing me out advice other than like my friends and stuff like that. So I just have to say the group I ran with probably.
I'd probably have to just say Coach Rue. Dang, I can't believe he's at Christopher, but
That's
Coach
so
Rue,
insane.
I know it's wild. Coach Rue, he helped me understand who I am as a person and how to obtain the work ethic and believe in yourself at the same time. And I don't know, that's how it really just stuck with me through sophomore year, because he's the only one that like I felt like really believed at me. Major voice crack. Really believed at me before like Southern didn't want to play of the year. You feel me? So I say Coach Rue helped me believe in myself and helped me become a better man and person and player that I am today. So
I've never really talked to Coach Rude. I've always heard about his because I believe he has the most wins in Southern Illinois history.
most winning in coach.
Yeah. So what do you tell me like about Coach Rude? Like like some of the stories that you like, I guess memories or whatever. Do you have any like special with him?
I played football for 1 year as my freshman year, and one thing about Rude is that his wife is top 5 human of all time.
All time.
Susan Rude could do literally anything that you've ever thought about doing,
And do it
according to him, and do it perfectly.
Textbook.
Anytime someone would mess up, he'd be like, "Oh, my wife could do that."
Literally, like,
His wife is like, it's got to be The Rock. I don't it textbook down to perfection. His wife can do it. Anything you think of it, she can do it. That is the one thing that I'll always think about from Rude, and I'll always remember what old Buddy Holly says.
yeah.
That'll be the day.
No, Buddy Holly's. Yeah. Coach Rude, I mean, he's just hilarious as a person. I mean, some of the memories I can think of. Honestly, he's more of a straightforward. He didn't like being at practice long. He wanted to get in and get out. So we got what we did done. We got out. Sometimes he'd joke to you like water breaks, but most of the time he was just focused on getting better throughout the day. But he's a great man. Very great man. He cares about you as a person. That's one thing I can say. Coach Rude, he's top 3 coach ever. I ain't gonna lie.
Over the
3
Milliken coach?
Huh?
Over the Milliken coach?
Coach Hall was tough too.
Yeah, you guys had a good season out there.
Don't say you guys.
Oh, what was the record?
Don't say you guys.
What was the record?
All the Milliken, they gonna come at you, bro. They gonna come.
I went to one Milliken game, and it was their homecoming game.
Bro,
And it was, what, Augustana? Is that who they played?
Yeah, they play Augustana.
It was this, it was supposed to be one of the better teams. And Milliken was, like, actually looking like they were going to come through with this. It was like a pick 6, muffed punt.
No, punt return.
It was they gave up a punt return, a pick 6. Yeah, it was rough.
They on a rebuild though. New coach coming in, you know.
They all new rebuild.
Yeah. So, not saying coach was the problem, but they got a new coach coming in. So we'll see how that goes. Plays into part since.
Is Shoddy making a return? Or
No.
I figured.
Shawty is
He was asking me about Ren Lake.
local.
He was asking me about Ren Lake the other day.
Yeah. Which I don't think local's bad. But I feel like I like it better than I feel more comfortable in like a city type area.
Well, I would
ain't
like
cool.
to do that. Like, I'd like to transfer to a university. That was always my plan. I'd always wanted to go to an SEC school, like Bama or A&M was one of the 2 schools I wanted to go to.
College Station.
That's exactly.
I want to go there sometime.
Yeah, but I get Ren Lake for free, so it'd be ridiculous not to do that.
Going to SIU for free, so that's pretty cool.
Definitely take the opportunity on that. Yeah. Yeah, I always wanted to do that, and then as I got closer to it, I kind of realized it's just a smarter decision to stay local.
drive's not gonna be fun down to SOU. It's not. It's still local.
Are you dorming up, or are you just
No,
gonna?
I'm just driving down there.
That's
I think
gonna be a
Taco-
problem.
I think Taco did that, didn't he?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Yeah, it's.
You get your schedule yet, or you?
Yeah,
What's your earliest class?
9 a.m.
Yeah, you gonna be mad, look. I ain't gonna lie, you gonna be mad.
It's definitely not gonna be fun.
Yeah, you gonna be mad. You gotta drive what? How far is?
45 minutes.
45 minutes. Oh yeah, you're gonna be mad. Is it 9 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or?
Every day.
Every day, 9 a.m.
Oh yeah, you're wilding. Gang.
Jeez.
There's some days I only go from 9 to 11 though, so I'm cool with that.
Oh, just 9 to 11. That's
And then some days it's 9 to 2. Like Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's 9 to 2, and then Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays I think it's like 9 to 12 or 9 to 11.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's not terrible.
Them 9 a.m.s, them hard to get up for consecutively, gang.
I guess if you get used to it though,
Well,
like you'll be fine once you get used to it.
Yeah,
but that
but, like, I'm
first
talking
week,
about to start
that
it
first
out.
week is not
To
gonna
start
be.
it out, is Milliken. Our welcome week, we had to wake up at 6:37 for the first week or two. That was terrible.
I
was
regret
just-
ever taking an 8 a.m. That
Yeah.
was terrible.
I've never taken like that early because then I'd have to wake up like 6 o'clock.
That was so bad. The earliest class I have this semester is 11:30.
Thing about me is I get ready quick, so I don't need to wake up like crazy early.
Yeah, I do too, but I enjoy it. Like, I would much rather be able to wake up at a decent time and still be able to like wake myself up. I guess like I can get ready fast, but it takes a minute for me to actually like get up and go.
Anything past 9:30, I'm cool. Cause like I can wake up, function, and be like good. But like them 8:30 and 9 o'clock classes, those was bad, especially on campus.
It was definitely not fun.
Do you have any early classes?
At 9 a.m., 3 days a week. And then I had a later class then, but it's just like a 5-minute walk, and you're there. So, wasn't anything crazy.
Yeah, how big was your campus?
It was.
It's
I
probably
mean-
about 3 times the size of Rim Lake, if I had to take a guess. I mean, it's...
I'd probably say that. Union's probably bigger than Milliken.
Yeah.
Isn't it? What? Isn't it D2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're D2.
Milliken's D3, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's also private, though.
So was Milliken.
It's a bigger private school, so...
Milliken was fun to go to though. That was fun.
The games were fun. Homecoming was terrible.
So bad. That football house was so hot.
Didn't you guys get beat by 70 one time?
No, they did.
Not while I was there.
They got beat by 70, I think. Over the last 2 years, collectively, I'd say maybe 5 or 6 more times. I'd say.
That'd be insane.
Yeah. They're like, I think they're 0-20 in the last 2 years combined.
It's like
Can you imagine that?
It's like Ziggler in basketball.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's
But
the Vienna Eagles in football and Sparta Bulldogs.
you ever recorded one of the Vienna games?
No, I never have.
Dude, those are terrible.
I went to go watch Sparta and West Frankfurt play a couple years ago.
Who's the
Like
Vienna this year?
West Frankfurt was like 1-8 and Sparta was like 0-9. That was one of the worst games I've ever seen in my life. West Frankfurt won
The game
15-8.
we went to that far away one?
Oh, that was 4.
That was 4.
What'd you say?
I went to go watch Sparta versus West Frankfurt a couple years ago. West Frankfurt finished the year 1-8 and Sparta was 0-9, and West Frankfurt won 15-8. It was horrible.
Wait, 15-8?
Yep.
What a game! That is an awesome game right there.
Did you ever watch Sparta in high school?
I watched them play a couple times when I played Frankfurt when I used to go to school there.
I never cared for high school sports as much. I feel like as everyone else. Like I was never really
I've
tapped in with it.
been big into high school a little bit.
This guy's stuck in high school, bro.
I'll be forever stuck in high school.
That is insane.
That is a crazy line. It's just
on the
blurred out.
podcast to say you'll forever be stuck in. You're not supposed to admit that.
I mean,
I remember freshman year, my freshman year, you guys sophomore, Benton was on the road at Sparta. This is the last time we've ever played Sparta, and Benton beat them 62-0, and it was 55-0 at the half. They put in like the freshmen and all the subs in at halftime. Sparta still had their starters in.
That's bad. That's when you know it's time to wrap. Just hang up the towel.
I looked at their history and stuff. They're like in the past, since like 2005 or something like that, they're like 30 and 160 or something like that. And they had an NFL player that played there for like 3 years. And the 3 years that he was on varsity, they were 0-9. Like all 3 years. So they're 0-27.
So I'm confused on where he got the attention.
Yeah, how did they find him?
Where did he go to college?
Eastern Michigan.
How?
I don't know.
Good grades, boy. That's academic scholarship.
He played for the Cowboys and Texans on like practice squads, and he played for the Cowboys 1 year.
Who is it? Do you know?
Oh, shoot, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. He wasn't like very like great. He like only played like 2 or 3 years.
There was a linebacker who went to Greenville that was in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Don't know his name, but
I know it. It's Nicholas Marlowe.
yeah.
Yeah, I actually I played with him on Madden before. I knew he went to Greenville.
Actually,
I'm not even kidding. I told you about that. Yes, I knew who Nicholas Marlowe was, and I didn't realize he went to Greenville. Obviously not as a person. I didn't know him, but
how'd you meet him? Like, you know,
no, I didn't.
no, I'm talking about like over like in an Xbox party. Like, what happened?
What are you talking? No,
He used
like
Nicholas
I
Marlowe
used
in
him
Madden.
in Madden.
Oh, I thought
didn't
you were saying
actually-
you played with him,
No.
like against him, like
That would be cool though. If I played with Nicholas Marlowe.
like I thought you were saying like 2K type thing, like you played.
No, he was one of the linebackers on my my Atlanta Falcons rebuild like 2020 or something like that. I don't know.
I thought you were saying you played with him. That'd be crazy.
No, that would be pretty cool though.
I played with him in Thompson.
We've had some couple good ones. Were you in my lobby when I had Jaden Daniels or Jaden?
No, we were
Jaden
about to
Mc-
play. It was Jaden McDaniels.
Jaden McDaniel. Yeah.
The night, I think.
I
was
was
it the
literally.
night before or after they played?
I don't know. I think it was before.
I thought they were.
No, they must have just
I
lost.
thought they were
think.
already
Yeah,
eliminated.
I think they had just lost.
No, we had a game because they were still playing when it was going on. I've got the picture saved. It'll show me the date.
I was in there one time with
Yeah.
Josh Allen, like not the one that played
The-
for Jags.
Oh, okay.
I know somebody that was in a lobby with Jameer
Went to
Gibbs.
Kentucky.
Yeah, Josh Allen was Kentucky.
What? Oh, okay, never mind.
Jags, Josh Allen.
Okay, I was about to say no. Yeah.
If he went to Kentucky, I'd be glazing the crap out of him.
It's May 18th. When were the Wolves eliminated?
Let's see, that's 2 weeks ago. Yeah, they would have been playing.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels was on 2K before they had a game.
That's like, what, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago? That's probably Lakers series.
Yeah, it was Lakers.
If not before.
Yeah, so Jaden McDaniels plays 2K. I was in his lobby. And then I've had a rapper, that one that has like 1,000 streams on Spotify a month. I don't remember his name. We had Eric Kendricks, old
Oh, yeah.
linebacker.
Mm-hmm. Remember that?
I've seen some people.
Have you ever got to play with any of them, or are they just?
No, they don't ever join. I always add them and try and send advice, but they won't join me.
You ever play against any of the DF people?
The what?
Remember DF? The old 2K clan? Like Power, Solo?
I was never really big into 2K till recently.
Mm.
Like I always played them, but not my career. This is like my career that I really grinded out.
Yeah. What's happening on me?
How should we bring it up?
Topic 4.
Testimonies.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you want to talk about how you got led to pastoral to becoming a pastor, and then lead into that?
Yeah, I'll sit up.
Okay.
I'll try to keep it.
I gotta like ask a question or something.
Okay, go ahead.
But you put me on the spot.
Good question.
So we started going to student life camp. You never went to? Did you ever go to New Camp?
No.
So we started going to student life camp. It was your first church camp, and you started going there. When did you start to kind of like figure out you wanted to go into like the pastoral mentorship or become a pastor?
This is 2021, right?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
It was at Lee. That's the first year, and then next year we went to Lookout Mountain.
Lee. That's actually Union's rival. So just fun fact, they hate Lee. So it was. I think that's funny that I got my call to ministry there. But I went into 2021, like I said, first church camp. I did not want to go because I was like in a huge season of depression because our buddy Luke passed away. Shoot, what would that have been? It was July 2020. It was December 2020.
December.
So we're about 7 months into that. I did not want to go. I was just like, I was dreading it. And I went to student life camp and the last night, I think it was the last night. Were you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the last night. Guy's preaching on Ephesians 6, spiritual armor, and he goes into his invitation time, and at the end he's just like, pauses his invitation time, and he starts talking about someone maybe in this room, that's the phrase, like someone in this room is struggling with, not giving fully surrendered to God, and they're blaming God for the things that occurred in their life and things like that, which was true. Like I said, I wanted nothing to do with the Lord in that season, and he was like, I just want to let you know that happened for a reason. Like there's a purpose behind that, and you need to combat that with the spiritual armor. And I believe that this person's being called to vocational or to just ministry. So I wasn't sure on vocational ministry at the time, and I'm bawling my eyes out. And we go to church group share time, which was everyone in the room and then Ryan up front. And it was just like he'd just say, so how's God been moving? And you just open the floor. Is that kind of similar? And I was a little freshman, smaller than everyone else. I stood up. I talked for like 10 minutes, actually. And just being super vulnerable, things like that. And by then, there was instilled a passion within me to pursue the Lord. And by that, I felt like that I was being called into ministry specifically. Like I wanted to pledge my life to serve the Lord as my full-time job. So that's kind of made a long story short. But
And now you go to Union for that.
Yeah. At Union, studying Christian ministries or Christian studies and ministries, to become a pastor. So yeah.
Does that kind of go into your testimony a little bit like that? Well, you were already saved. Mine, it's kind of like your story a little bit.
Yeah, I was saved at 10 years old. So this time it would have been 15.
Around there, yeah.
I would have been 15. So yeah, I mean, it's a huge part of my story because that's like what I want to do for the rest of my life. So, yeah, I mean, it's my passion. I love it so much. Ministry wears me out. Like last week, I was Sunday through Saturday doing ministry stuff, working at VBS's. Then I preached a sermon. Then I led a Bible study. It wears you out, but there's so much joy in it, and growing in your relationship with the Lord and investing into others is like it's something unexplainable, and I love it so much, and I wouldn't want to do anything else. So yeah, I study at Union for that. Kind of flesh that out, but
I guess I can share my testimony a little bit. I'm not really great with remembering that. I don't know why, but I do remember it. But you know what I mean? Like it's just full details like at the actual conversations because I was like 9. But I was with my grandma, and me and my who was it? One of her foster kids, and we were talking to her, and we talked to her about I'd actually talked to her for 3 or 4 days about it. I'm pretty sure. Just kept asking her questions because I had been asking questions forever, but kept asking her questions, and then we went to talk to Pastor Sammy Simmons at the time, and he got to lead me to Christ. He just made sure we actually understood everything, which I think I did because I'd been asking questions about it for months and even years because I didn't actually go to Emmanuel for a while because I went to Galatia First Baptist with my dad, and so I'd been asking him questions. And then finally, my stepdad's mom, she finally kind of helped lead me to Christ, and it was really nice. And I don't know, now I've always had up and downs, but it's just Pastor Samuel helped me lead into
Yeah,
Christ.
awesome.
And it was awesome because like whenever I start, because like my dad passed away whenever I was 10, so it was like probably about a year and a half after that. And whenever I started going there, it was like the pastor at Glacier was good. Like it's like Pastor Sammy, like the way he explained stuff, it was awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know how much did you get to have him before he left? Because he left whenever
He left in 2022, right? Or was
no,
it during COVID?
It was during COVID, I think.
We started going to Emmanuel in 2016, so good 4 years. Dad was pretty good friends with him. I mean, I thought he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like looking back, he's one of my favorite preachers.
Yeah.
So
He helped lead me and helped direct me a lot. It was good. And then had a lot of ups and downs, but whenever, Diane, you mentioned it, but whenever you go to church camp, it helps out so much. Like, I think it was summer going into junior year. That's whenever I really like kind of like tried to like get better, and like I changed a lot from church camp. Just like I don't know, it's very eye opening. Then there was a lot of people like rededicating their lives. You remember that?
Yep.
It was crazy going into your senior years. I've never felt like an environment like that before. Felt God move through so many people at one time.
that year was the best. Like the year my sister got saved and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had about 1,100 kids in that sanctuary, and it was his altar call was like pray for someone that you believe is lost, and pray that they will come to Christ. And you couldn't take a step on the ground because you had kids fall on their face, weeping and crying because they're praying for the lost. Like I've never seen such a rich intent and want for God to move in my life. Still to this day, than that, it was amazing. So
Last summer was good too.
yeah,
'Cause it was big. It was big on revival. Ryan had a D now. It was about the same thing for both of them. I'm pretty sure
Revival
it was.
Generation.
Yeah, and that was good. Like it was fun to be there. I really like the worship. I used to not like worship music, but not. Let me rephrase that. I used to not like standing so long for worship music. You know what I mean? Like as a little kid, you get like distracted, stuff like that. And ever since maybe last summer, worship music's just been so fun to be around. And then like earlier this spring, you got me start listening to a bunch of artists. Like that was fun. Like it almost just clears your mind. Like it pretty well just clears your mind. It helps you stop thinking about so many other things. Like I feel like if you listen to secular music, it almost just causes more stress. It makes you like think about things going on in the world a lot. But like whenever you listen to worship music, stuff like that, it just like makes you think about God. That's why I like about it a lot.
Yeah, that's bars. That's true.
You guys want to share your testimonies? Do you guys feel comfortable or?
I don't care. I can.
Yeah, I don't care either.
Should I just go?
Go ahead.
I mean, I think I was saved and baptized at a pretty young age. I really don't even remember how old I was. I guess I don't. Probably had to have been around 9, maybe, whatever. But when I got saved, I wasn't really a God-fearing kid. It was more of in fear of hell, kind of thing. Like, oh, I don't want to go to hell, so I need to get saved and baptized as soon as I can. So it wasn't really genuine. So I guess when I was really saved and rededicated my life to Christ would have been when I went to Union with Jonah. Weirdly enough, we were talking about girls, and it led to that. I don't even remember how it happened. But one thing led to another, and we were in his room. I was crying my eyes out. I still don't even know how it happened, how it led up to that, but I guess I knew what I needed to do, but it just took that one conversation, that one time to open up with him to kind of push me there.
Okay, it's my turn now. Where do we start? Baptism. I think I was baptized at 7 or 8 when I had first moved.
You just gotta outdo me, don't you?
No, I'm still.
I'm kidding.
But I got baptized then. Ever since then when I moved to Harvey, it was in a more, I don't know. I went to church every Sunday, youth groups on Wednesday, and then I came out and moved to Southern Illinois in West Frankfort, and we really didn't find a church that we really felt like was home for real. So, well, my parents didn't. I went to the first Christian church in West Frankfort. I used to go there every Wednesday and Sunday, and sometimes Monday nights for youth. But more, I've been a God-fearing child. My parents preached that to me, and I've had an understanding that God is the way, and I've learned that so many times. Jonah, the more recent experience when I was in Decatur at Milliken, mental state wasn't good at all. And I was talking to Jonah, and he helped me find peace through the Lord and reading my Bible and Scripture and just worship when I listen to music when I get in the shower, and just cut all the negative energy and secular music up, like you were talking about. It creates negative problems. But yeah, God's worked in my ways so much that I honestly can't even believe. He's just great. I don't know what much to say, but more than that.
Yeah, it's crazy how he works. Like Jonah mentioned, that 1 year at church camp, like it's just crazy. Just see all that movement at one time.
Yeah, I went to Beulah in, I'd say 2020. I think it was before pre-COVID. That's when God really had first. I felt his. I don't know. I broke down. We were in the middle of worship, and I just felt them, and it was a great feeling.
I remember. I want to share a little bit about these two, just because, like, I don't know, I got the opportunity to invest, and it was something that I've been praying for these guys for a long time. But for Talan especially, like, it was just hard for Talan to open up. Like, he just wouldn't open up. And there was things that he would tell other people, but he couldn't, like, I feel like he couldn't tell me because of that. And, like, that night, which you wouldn't even came down, like, I was supposed to serve at Fall Retreat for y'all back home with my home church, but something occurred, and because this is in October, it's like, or maybe first week in November, and something occurred in my life 2 weeks ago, or 2 weeks before that I was just like, I can't go because I don't want to be in the presence of, like, I just didn't want to come home. And so Talan comes out, and then we make a, was it a cookout run, or we went somewhere?
We never went to cookout. I don't remember.
We went to go get cigars. That's what it was. I'm pretty sure.
Was it?
Or something. We went to go something so we could hang out, like, just chill the night. Maybe it was go hoop or something. And we had the conversation. It's like, there's talent opened up about everything. And I always told my mom when I was, because we've been praying for Talon for a while, like, the moment he opens up is the moment that he'll be ready. And as soon as he opened up, I mean, the conversation didn't stop. And Caleb went to bed in the in the centerpiece of our dorm, like, way before, so it was just me and him. And he gave his life to the Lord. And then with Dez too, it was rough. It was rough down there. I could tell, like, sleepless nights, things like that, which I've been there. It was really rough. But I feel like if I didn't experience things in my life that in that season that were troubling me, like, I wouldn't have had the fuel to encourage him, because, like, throughout my trials I learned to persevere through using the scripture. And if I didn't have that experience, I probably wouldn't have had the fuel to invest into him. And Dez, like, every time me and Dez had conversations, he couldn't keep a straight face. Like, he was getting emotional just because the way God was working in the midst of it. So these two, like, I've been praying for these two for a long time. I just thought it was such a blessing to hear that. And I haven't been with them much, so I don't know how things have been. But like, I know that with those two moments specifically, whether that was their pinpoint of salvation or it wasn't, God is definitely tugging on their heartstrings at least a little bit, as he has in the past. So, love these two. For real.
Me too, buddy.
It's crazy how God works in people.
It's
Like,
amazing.
just, I don't know. Even whenever you pray, I mean, it might not be answered the way you want it to be, but, like, I mean, he'll answer it.
Yeah.
He always answers, like, even though it doesn't feel like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We really didn't talk about 2K. that much. That's what blew my mind. We really kind of, that was short.
You didn't think we were going to talk about 2K? I mean, you thought we were going to talk about 2K more?
I really kind of did, and that really surprised me that we didn't. But I'm surprised. I also didn't think. I said also twice. I didn't think that we were going to be able to talk this long, but we're kind of running it up right now.
Yeah. We could talk about 2K more if you really want to. I think it's up to you.
No, I don't care. I don't know.
I like 2K a lot too because this is like there's actually some meaning behind this because like 2K got me to start playing with you guys more, and whenever I started playing with you guys, Jonah always played worship music, and that kind of like got me to start getting back into that more. So it's a good thing to I don't know. 2K was created, I guess. I'm sure God would have provided another way if 2K wasn't a thing, but you know what I mean, like. In a way, he provided 2K for us,
No, that's actually on a serious note though. I don't know if we'd be here talking about how the Lord works if we weren't on the game.
No, I would know.
2K literally brought us together because me and Jonah weren't talking. That's how we really do talk.
It's 2K, yeah.
It's through gaming. We get on the FaceTime or we get on the headset and we talk to each other and just.
I feel like not a lot of people think about that.
Yeah.
People talk about people being on the game too much, but
That's how.
usually when you're on the game, it's you're not just I'm not just rotting by myself. I'm always on with someone. You know, it's
you have deep talks and stuff too.
Oh, all the time. Yeah, the game connects people a lot more than other people people think.
Then a game turned into a podcast, literally.
You really could. You could start doing the podcast while playing 2K. Russ. You ever thought about that?
I never thought about that. No.
We're refilming this episode on a Zoom call playing 2K.
Me and him thought about for that driving channel that I have. We thought about just driving and having the podcast go while we're driving.
Oh, you could. You actually could. That'd be good.
That'd be fire. I think.
That would be good.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. That's a good idea, Russ.
Get your air checks front side.
Yeah,
We-
you might want to work on the AC first.
Not doing 5 people in a car.
That would be bad.
It was bad enough up in Mount Vernon that one day without any air, just me and him.
Can I ask what's going on with the driving video stuff? What do you plan on doing with the video?
I don't know. I just plan on uploading the videos to YouTube.
Can't
Just
disclose
drive.
yet.
It's just
It's on the
POV
DL.
driving through Marion.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Because if you think about you don't see any videos or pictures really of towns from around here.
Sesser videos coming up.
We're gonna go through Sesser. We're planning on going through Sesser and Christopher in the same video maybe.
Okay, I drive through Peatneyville, DuQuoin, and Carbondale for work. You want me to start filming for you?
I live in Murphy. I could.
Yeah, we could all just start filming. You get your own camera crew going.
Yeah.
I was actually planning on going through Peatneyville and DuQuoin at one point, and Carbondale, Murphy. There's a lot of places I plan on going through.
Can't forget Buckner.
Aunt Buckner.
Come stop by the dental lab.
What is it called again?
It's called My Dental Lab.
Is it actually called that?
I swear.
There's no way. I feel like that's just something for an app.
You're lucky I don't have the shirt on.
My Dental Lab.
I swear that's what it's called.
Why did the guy decide to name it that?
It's a family thing, so that name's been around for a while.
Why don't they call it their dental lab?
Because it's not theirs, it's mine.
They're in the lab.
Wait, so like, can people like come in?
No, so the way a dental lab, I actually did a speech on this, by the way. In college, I did a speech on the difference between a dental lab and a dentist.
Did you tell me?
I didn't tell him the name of it, no.
You didn't tell him the name?
No, I didn't.
Should have been like.
My dental lab.
Yeah. What's the name of your essay? My dental lab.
No, that's not where you work at.
My dental lab.
No, we know you work there, but what's it called? It's my dental lab.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually what my first college speech was about. So it was the dental lab.
What dental lab?
Probably not.
It's mine.
That's awesome.
Did you actually not know it was called that?
No, I didn't even know there was a
you
dental
said-
lab.
You set that up perfect the first time you asked. I go, he goes, what's it called? My dental lab? Yeah, what's it called? I thought you did that on purpose. Like
I seriously didn't know there was a dental lab in Buckner.
Yeah,
Who's dental lab?
it's mine.
Hey, Gunner could buy that.
Where's that?
Yeah, but like, what's the name though? I know it's your.
It's my dental lab. I literally have a shirt. I literally have a shirt that says "My Dental Lab." It's got the number and the address on it. Anyway.
Where is it?
So, like, when you're leaving Christopher and heading towards Benton, on the left side of the highway, you know where the Red Lake Bar and Grill is?
Yep.
On the left side. It's when you go past that and you're, like, leaving all the buildings on the side. You pass these two big barns, a building on the left and a brick house.
Yeah.
You seen that? It's that. So, it's the farthest building on the left.
What's that place called?
Who owns it?
Matt Yosanovich.
Why do you keep referring to it as your dental lab?
I think I'm going to leave now.
Whose is it though? Like for real?
It's mine. It's my dental lab.
No, like what's the name though?
Yeah, it's my dental lab. I wish I had the shirt.
You got work tomorrow?
No, I only work weekdays.
It's okay.
Just on the podcast, that's
Get offense on.
Yeah.
Or Siege, I forgot. Do you have Siege? Do y'all have Siege?
Jonah never got it. Jonah refuses to play it, and I don't understand
I
why.
downloaded it back for you.
Wait, did he? Like, for real?
Yeah.
Wait, it sounded like I said did he. I meant to say did you.
Did he?
This guy, bro. Like,
Oh,
we're
okay.
on a
I
podcast.
said
PC?
did he, but it sounded weird, so I just had to clarify what I said. Do you have it?
I do not. I've played it before.
Ranked?
I have no clue. I just played it.
He just
Dude,
played
you know
it.
how free the elo would be if we played with him?
Why do you think I play with Monty?
Monty, don't play?
No, he plays now.
Town, do you play games at my dental lab?
No, I don't play games, dude.
At where?
Alright, dude, it's getting old. We're going to have to come up with
I'm
something
driving
new
to my
now.
dental lab.
Yeah, it's like we left that meme in 30 minutes ago.
These people are gonna like remember from the beginning of the podcast, and then they're gonna start listening.
We're going to start hitting them with
Dude, yeah. They're going to skip 5 seconds. We're going
Wait,
to
is
get
this
a new
live?
topic.
Huh?
Is this live?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
you threw me off for a second. When you said that, I was like, wait.
It's not, right?
I didn't think it was, but then you said that, and I was like, what?
I'm trying to riz up the people that they were alive or something.
So-
All right, that's enough. Yeah,
It's
we're
staying in.
done.
It's
Yep.
staying in there. I promise.
You gotta leave the Star Wars talk in there.
We're leaving everything in there.
I want the raw.
Jean,
I want it
not
raw
one.
and posted.
I mean, it'd be easier for editing for me, and like also, you know, it's.
Dude, you could literally leave this whole thing in, and I would watch it. I'm gonna watch this when it goes.
Yeah.
out. The second it comes
Yeah.
out, I'm watching it.
You study your film.
I am. So I gotta get PR trained.
What if we put the audio of the podcast over here, like driving videos?
Yes, that would be good. Like the
Like
Subway
Broken
Surfers.
Jubal.
It's like
Like
the Subway
Broken Jubal.
Surfers videos in the background, but it's Rush driving.
Yes.
That'd be good.
I say we make a TikTok of just this whole podcast.
Just a whole
Limping
2 hour
with
long
Subway
video.
Surfers gameplay.
Under it, you gotta have it under it. Yes.
I might actually do that.
You would actually. That'd probably bump up.
I want to do a Subway Surfers one sometime.
do it. Like just put the
No,
Subway Surfers
Jonah's
gameplay
onto
under it.
something. We should do that. You should like cut it into parts. Like you post it on YouTube, obviously. But
Then
when you-
TikTok,
yeah.
stuff
Cut it
like that.
into parts and then post them on TikTok with Subway Surfers just playing. Like you can
Yes,
just get a
that-
random
I
you
think
could
we should go with
actually-
something else though. Other than Subway Surfers.
No, Subway Surfers.
I think we
is
should get
better.
more creative.
Or like some DIY stuff.
Like some jetpack joyride.
Oh, the
The DIY stuff that.
people
Jetpack
actually watch
joyride.
it. Sometimes I just like
I've seen it.
I watch those like TikToks. Like I'm not even paying attention to what they're
Yeah.
saying. I'm just watching the
Yeah.
DIY stuff.
Dude,
I don't-
What about,
you
what
look
about some
smooth.
Temple Run?
Temple Run.
You
Bro, I used to play
old
that back in
phone
the day.
games. Hold on.
What's wrong with Temple? What's wrong with Temple?
No, I forgot about it. I'm saying he's throwing up the old one. I forgot about it.
I used to play
Candy
that back
Crush?
in the day. That was
Not
Candy
playing
Crush.
Candy
My mom
Crush.
used to grind Candy Crush.
My mom did
My
as
mom
well.
was-
You know about
That was
Prime?
like that's a canon event for all moms.
What you know about
is
Prime Candy
grind.
Crush?
Bro, Prime Candy Crush.
I want to get my
needs
mom
be
on here
stopped.
just talk about Prime Candy Crush.
That was a
Can we
problem.
bring all our moms on here
That
and
was
talk
a
about
mom
Candy Crush?
problem.
It really was. My mom was like chronically on Candy Crush.
It didn't have a like. Did the levels ever stop?
No, I think they keep going.
Because I remember she was talking about she was at like
Remember the guy
level
that spent-
1,000 something, and I was like, what?
You remember the guy that spent $300 on there? You ever seen that video?
There was $300 spent on that.
This guy spent $300 on Candy Crush, and his
For
wife
what?
was like freaking out on him. You've never seen that guy?
No.
You know the Where's My
What's
Mountain
wrong
Dew
with
guy?
Yeah.
It's. I think it's the same guy.
What's wrong with that?
He's
Tell me
like,
what's
yeah,
wrong.
his wife
Said
like.
Frozone?
What?
She said, dude, you said, where's my super suit?
No.
What?
Everyone knows Where's My Super Suit. You never seen the Where's My Mountain Dew guy? Dude, that doesn't even sound the same. Mountain Dew Super Suit. This dude mixed up Frozone with an obese white guy who plays candy. He asks where his Mountain Dew is.
Yeah, no, I don't. That sounds familiar, but I don't know
No,
what
there's
you're
this
talking
guy,
man.
and he's like, his wife starts recording. He's like, why is there a $300 charge to the Apple Card? He's like, it wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like playing Candy Crush on his iPad. And she like looks at him. She's like, where'd you get all that stuff from? He's like, I just needed the hammers for the next level. He's like genuinely trying to defend himself for spending $300 on Candy
That's
Crush.
actually
That's real.
insane.
It's just like spending $300 on 2K.
That's not the same.
Kind of.
If you think about it, if you're just playing 2K My League, there's literally like no meaning to it.
What do you mean?
The
Like-
VC.
What?
You're playing My Career or whatever. Like you're never gonna play that game, like that My Career ever again in like 2 years.
No, if anything, if I were a my career like a my career player, I would still be playing 2K17.
2K17 was actually so fun. 2K16 was good, but 2K17 was good too. I feel like 2K17 would be even better if they had the high school in there.
2K17 had my favorite jump shot meter.
Yes, it was.
I'll never
really-
have. I don't think.
Orange Justice too, or what? Not,
You talking about the Fortnite emote?
no, but Orange Juice. Do you remember that?
LJ?
Yeah. It was like you and like can't think of the guy's name, but it was like some dude.
Yes, I know who you're talking about. Some other guy.
That was an unskippable cutscene, too.
What?
It was like the first couple times you played My Career though. That was fun to play in though.
Yeah.
But like after you played it like for the 50th time, your 50th build, it wasn't fun.
I'd probably have to go back to.
They need to start doing more story modes like they used to.
2K
Yes, I know.
Stories aren't as good.
Did you play 2K20 and 21, like, just my career?
Dude, you remember 2K18?
Dude, I hated 2K.
That was
Who
so
was,
bad.
who was on the cover?
Was it
Nice.
Kyrie?
I didn't play that.
Wasn't there like is
Boston Kyrie.
Didn't they like have to like switch the cover like last second because like they had like the Cavs logo already ready to go and then there's
Yep.
some copies with the Cavs logo, isn't there?
That's crazy. Nah, I think the most recent 2K that I played other than 25 was the one with Giannis. Which one was that?
Is that
19?
19?
19. That's I bought 2K20 whenever 2K23 was new.
20.
so,
20 was so good, dude.
I think
20 was tough.
so everybody was already off 20 when I had it.
The
since
servers were down.
Yeah, my mom bought it for me and she didn't know that was a thing.
since 2K14, the only 2K I have not bought is 2K24. That's the only 2K I've missed.
I regret buying 2K25. I've never hated a game more in my life.
You still play it though.
I know. Oh yeah.
We're still gonna play.
I play game. I don't think any game that I play I personally enjoy. I hate Siege. I hate 2K. I hate college football. No, I hate it. I don't enjoy playing
Yeah,
video
no,
games.
I've broken too many things.
I don't. I hate playing video games.
Yeah, college football.
I just get bored and I start playing them.
Why do you think I'm always watching videos while we're playing?
Battlefront's the only game that I can enjoy
This
playing.
dude cannot, like,
Oh my
Russ can't
gosh.
focus,
Always
no.
has to be multitasking.
There's always something going. You remember when he was watching like high school highlights when we were in the reg?
He'll just go AFK in the mid game because he's like,
Like, Russ, what are you
sorry, I
doing?"
was watching a train. It
He's like,
stopped at the station.
I'm like, Russ, what are you doing?
Like, it stopped at the station.
He's like, Russ, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm watching Tyler Winchester's senior year
Yes.
highlights.
No way, McDonald's POV. He just made 3 McChickens.
Oh,
we're in a game.
Whoa, those are cool. me and 2 other kids in Bio 2 used to watch those senior year. By the way, it's pretty cool.
Yo, the Big Mac. Yo, the Big Mac. And we're down by 15. Like,
Chris Paul cuts the lead down to 42.
I almost pre-fired it. I knew it was coming.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did, dude.
Did you ever watch those TikToks like the NFL videos? Them like doing a reek 3 hours.
I want to go home.
Wait, did you say we're at 3 hours?
Yes.
he just keep. I mean, hey.
But did you see those TikToks? Like where it's like the NFL players and like this guy's doing like commentary over it. He's just saying the most random and heinous crap.
Bro, they be having some tough edits that go with that. Like, some people, like, take those and then make crazy edits.
Wait, are you
I
talking
seen
about,
one
like-
earlier?
Luke and who? Bill, you talking about?
Yes.
Yes. You seen the Jay Cutler one?
No.
Alshon, catch this bomb. It bounces off his helmet. It turns into a Jay Cutler edit. Yes, he's funny. I like him.
Those edits are crazy. I was watching one. I was actually watching a movie clip. I'm not even joking. I was watching a movie clip about, it was like a minute and 45 seconds into it. And then Cristiano Ronaldo clip
Yes.
this edit just started playing.
The latest edits ever.
I seen one the other day. It was tough. Did I not send it to you?
You might have. I don't know.
I don't think I did, because I don't think I have you on my backup, well, my main TikTok account now.
But you've sent me videos.
Oh, yeah. No, I unfollowed you.
Why?
Because I didn't want people to know what, like, this account was still a thing. I changed the name and everything.
You don't want to be added to the offense?
Hmm?
You want to be added to the offense?
The TikTok?
Oh yeah, we haven't added that. I was looking for your name and I couldn't find it.
I got
It's
banned.
because you no, your new one. It's because you unadded me.
Oh, yeah, the Reggie Miller one.
How'd you get banned?
This guy thinks he's the main character.
Nah, bro, I was tired of people saying stupid things.
He's trying to
Like,
chow everything.
I was trying to put reasoning to things that I didn't understand.
In the comment section?
Yeah.
Of what?
Hmm?
Of what?
What do you mean?
Like what kind of videos?
What kind of
I don't
videos?
even remember.
Uh-huh.
He remembers.
No, I don't remember.
He didn't tell me. I don't think.
I don't remember.
What was it?
I don't know. I think it was something about the news. One was definitely the New York Times news.
What?
One was on about there. It was something controversial.
I don't know.
Definitely something controversial. But,
You attacked a casual?
Hmm?
Did you attack a casual? Is that what it was?
No. A lot of them were just simple conversations, and people didn't like what I was saying, so they just reported me. And then since there was a
That's why I don't comment unless I'm like, because they'll like randomly report you, and if you get enough reports, they'll just
it's
ban
so
you. Like,
bad.
I only
Most of our-
comment with pictures. I've screenshotted so many picture comments from TikTok. My photos, my collection's crazy. Also, I just realized we edited a bunch of clips for Toucan. We didn't even do anything with them.
He's gonna put him in.
We'll just throw them in at the end. Montage of like the offense
A
highlights.
montage of the offense. We can do that.
Roll
No,
it.
Just like randomly in the video, like the video just cuts
that
off
war
and like
farm?
we're just
It's like an edit of
Is
just.
that, is that war farming?
It might be.
Roll it.
It's just how we end it. We
You're
just
not destroying, bro. That's
Or
not
farm
you,
of the
bro.
century.
that'd be awesome.
Roll it.
Roll it. Just spin it.
no OT tonight. Ball game.
Do we have any? Did you get your buzzer beater? Are you gonna send in your buzzer beater?
Oh my gosh, I didn't. I have a buzzer beater.
How does that? What does that have to do with the offense, though? Like I ran up and took
Yeah,
a
I have a lot of
shot.
clips that I don't.
That was a
nothing
crazy
with the
shot, though.
offense.
That was a crazy
Yeah,
shot.
only clips I have are like of us running the offense. I got Jonah getting the assist off the extra man. I got the offense building up to the defense.
So I missed a shot into a lob.
No, you threw an assist.
You may do
I got one like
voiceovers
that.
of the
I had
plays like at
voiceovers.
the end, like just throw them on there at the
Can
end.
we like break down the play as it happens?
Yes.
I would love to do that.
Me back up at my house and we break down the plays.
So as you can see here, Jonah throws the assist to our extra teammate that they don't know about.
Best court vision.
The rim.
Being serious, the rim actually is like huge part of the team.
Especially with the builds that we have.
I think none of every single one of us have Well, you only have bigs.
Loki might be the best defender on the team.
Who?
The rim?
The rim.
Oh,
It's not a ridiculous take.
Think about it.
It's not at all.
nah.
Think about it.
It's Debo, gang. When Debo on the court, he the best defender.
He's
in
a
the
glaze.
league.
Who is
Bro,
Debo?
And you think I
They
self-glaze?
My 6'8".
And you think I self-glaze?
That's
Look
not
at this
self-glazing.
guy.
I'm
You guys
glazing a
both
Look
build.
at this
self-glaze.
guy.
I'm
You got-
glazing a build. That's not the same. That's not the same.
You're glazing your build.
Okay, I'm not glazing myself. I'm glazing the build that I made. You do
There's
it all
no-
the
Might
time.
want to call it before these two scrap.
It's insane.
You do it all the time.
Not like you.
I'm different. So whatever I do is just worse. But are we playing 2K tonight or Siege?
Oh, we played it 2K. I mean, I'm cool with
We're
that.
gonna go back and play some 2K.
All right.
Well, depending on what time I leave, or where I'll be home at like probably. What time is it?
9:30.
I'll be home probably like 10:45.
All right. Well, you guys want to wrap it up and go home and play 2K?
We're gonna go play some 2K.
Are we?
We're gonna run the offense.
We're gonna go run the offense.
I can.
If you want to join up, you know, hit one of these two's lines because they're the owners.
Co-founder right here.
Yeah.
Can we,
Trust me, you can come around at some point like I did.
can we aura farm for the clips here?
I already aura farmed.
Yeah, but it's not the end. Roll it.
Roll it.
Oh, that was nice.
Roll it.
That was. Cut that part out.
John.
That's it.
We'll cut that out. We'll cut Jones out. That wasn't great.
Roll it. That's Aura.
That's it.
That's Aura.
That's it.
That's Aura.
That's the
That's
one.
We
Aura.
gotta cut Jones out.
All right. I'll actually put the highlights on there.
Dude, I swear we can. I'll send you a video of me breaking down each play there.
Hey, we're done.
Really?
It's over.
Yeah.
I really was about to lay down in that bed up there.
I did not think
Roll
we were
it.
gonna.
Now here's Wall. Screen by Duncan. It's Wall with the drive. And Duncan throws. Inside, Doncic. Here's Shireman. Roy Hibbert with the rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically